No, but you know how I like to plow helicopters into the ground, Skelly.
He's already started and there's salt.
I don't have enough. Well, iceberg gets knocked out. I don't have enough time to take over control and we go plummet into the ground.
So in the I will explain this one too. If you're shot down and there's not gonna be any way for you to repair it in field, you're gonna have to demo it so it can respawn. But you'll have to go get picked up by other pilots and brought back to base. But anyway, in regards to the AO, it's very simple. There are 4 red marked positions on the map. There's also a few that are marked clear, as a Zeus'an telling you there's nothing there, so you don't have to worry about it. But everything in this red oval is hostile, so you might want to consider actually scouting out your AOs for landing before you try to land, because there are random machine gun positions as well as AAA positions in this AO. Pilots, I will also tell you there's not going to be any SAMs nor IGLAs/manpads, but there will be AAA.
Yay!
I have a question.
Yep.
So you say everything inside the oval is hostile, so does that mean there's not going to be any civilians?
There could potentially also be civilians. It's Vietnam.
Okay.
So.
By civilians, do you mean except all casualties?
I knew someone was going to make that joke funny.
Funny! It's only made every single time we talk about
Vietnam.
So I will also say this, for the 4 areas, everyone also has an ammo cache you're meant to find and destroy. You can use your laws for that. Or you could, if it's in the open, just call an airstrike on it. It's not too hard. But otherwise, that's the AO. It's multi-life for this one. Round 2 will be a 1 life, but we'll get there when we get there. That POW camp at the edge, consider that outside of the map, because I have it like right on the border, so don't worry about it. Any other questions? Cool. I'll be on 50 if you need me. I didn't enable TFAR. When you forget to enable TFAR. Fuck. There we go.
What? Joe, why is your name stuck on my screen? Each other?
How are you guys doing? Wee Woo here. We have the, for those of you that weren't watching the operations made a few hours ago, here we are ready to Zeus them. We've made a few changes to the microphone quality, as well as, changes from Sunday, where it was only coming in your left ear. We discovered that OBS did not like it when we had mono-sized plugins inside of the filters. And that's why it was only streaming the audio to the left ear. So it didn't like, mono stuff going into basically OBS's stereo mixer. So we set all those mono to regular, and all of the plugins that were in mono mode to regular. Mono, it's supposed to tell the audio to go to both ears, but I guess it just hates us. So now you can hear this, you can hear my voice in both your ears now. Hooray! Baby steps. Trying to think what else. I mean, for today we've only got 2 standard AOs. This one's going to be the serious one. The next one's going to be a little more memey and quick, but we'll see how things go. Good check. So what I'm going to do right now is pretty much set up some boat patrols just to have a little bit of fun here, and then we'll start setting up some random patrols.
Like 5 man, we should be small enough to just take an armed one.
Charlie, this is High. The armed boats only have capacity for 6 people, and that's in both the pilot and co-pilot positions, then the 2 gunners, and then 2 additional seats in the back, even though it should take more. But that's the limitations of the vehicles themselves, so as long as you are 6 or below, you should be able to take an armed one in, otherwise you'll probably have to take a slick.
Hey, firm, we're 5 man, including pilot.
Roger, then you should be good then out.
Kings. Cool. The helicopter that I am in can carry the command team in, which is an armed Huey. I can fly it over towards the hangar.
Just stay on your pads.
I'm also happy to say Sniper Wolf is on the ground with us today.
5-0.
He's the guy that helps me
Helicopters get on 5-5 for
keep
us to
everything
talk to each
running
other
in
so we don't,
TSB.
you know, crash. If he can, be on both.
I'm thinking we're gonna do one more boat patrolling the river over here. Was that Slushy? Or was that someone else?
Slushy's JTAC, so you answered in.
Yeah, so TeamSpeak, I set him up to +20 once while I was commentating with him in FNF. And for some reason, it saved it that way. So I always have to manually reset them, and it's an absolute pain in the ass. Just doesn't want to override properly. So I've just tabbed out and fixed that. My one fear with this river boat patrol is he is going to get stuck on some random bullshit here. And I just realized yeah, no, this is going to be a tough AI to path here. Yeah, he'll probably get stuck, but that's besides the point. Oh yeah, definitely he's gonna get fucking stuck. Worst comes to worst, he just acts as a static turret, or he's like hiding from the helicopters, which, you know, would be cool. And then, depending on where they go, I don't want to set up any more things right now, because, I mean, how are the frames? Oh, whoa! Okay, never mind, I'm setting up some patrols. I was not expecting that, but hey, I'll take it. I'll just set up the basic patrols, and I can have random teams go around and hunt. That's a lot more frames than I'm supposed to get. That was awesome. So, for those of you just joining in now, we've got 2 ops today. It's going to be very simple for the first operation. Some multi-life Vietnam GI air assault operation, meaning they have helicopters tied in with the infantry. It's early war, because I'm taking a chapter out of Cherry from the 506's book, since we're doing every other Wednesday when he Zeus's, while I was doing Project 12 and beyond. We're going to, it's early war means that it's 20-round magazines, M60s, a very strict kit, but I've snuck in a few napalm grenades and stuff, and the general infantrymen stuff, just to have fun, because those things are really fun to throw, and they do a lot of damage, and they're really good at, like, clearing out fortified positions. That, as well as Willie Pete and all that other fun stuff. So right now I'm just watching these patrols, making sure the NVA groups I put down don't have any man pads and whatnot, and I already just got a DM, so I gotta deal with that real quick after I put this one group down. I'm not hearing anything on 50, so I don't think anything bad's happened. It might just be someone adding something to the multi. Yes, alright, so one of our T3s is also streaming on the multi. Excellent. And we do have multi written in. So let me just thank him for that real quick, and we're good. Wait. No, it's global skill. I always get it confused with, because Zen names it something different. It throws me off, because I've been doing more work with Zen, which is the other Zeus mod, compared to Achilles. It's a fairly standard AO here. There's a few places I marked that were clear because they were massive positions, like this one, for example. I just didn't feel like adding anything to that.
What's your plan? How are you going to get these AOs first?
So it's really simple. It's 8-man squads. Actually, no, it's 10-man squads, 2 fire teams, and then a squad leader and a medic. We've got 4 transport Huey Slicks that can carry everybody, and then 5 various types of attack helicopters here from the Hueys. Each one has a different type of rocket or payload, and then we got the special one with the napalm because Iceberg was asking for it, and I bet you he's not even going to use it.
All pilots, how copy the last from 2RC?
So it's up to them to make their plan at this point. Let me check what's the exact number on this mission. We're at about a 40-person mission, which means we're going to have a ground command team and probably 3 squads total, because 12, 24, 36 plus 6.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, so Charlie's going to be an undermined group, but that'll be fine. And then we've got resupply. Actually, this would be triple R for the helicopters. And then I need to also add this to my interface. That way, if any helicopters blow up, I can just grab that, and then double-click that and copy the inventory over. Because writing a script to do that is an absolute pain in the ass. One more thing I'm going to do real quick is I forgot to put the caches in the thingamajigs, so I'm going to do that real quick. Also, I'm not running Zeus Enhanced because I'm a dumbass and I forget to sometimes, but doesn't matter too much. I'm not going to be doing that. I don't really do that much RCing for Vietnam stuff because it's more about, haha, my helicopter go brrr. Something like that. So, how's chat doing? Again, we fixed all the audio issues with this mic. We've made them sound a little better. How? How the actual fuck did you manage to do that? I told you, the AI was going to be a dumbass along that center route because of how tight the trees would get. I'm not even surprised. But blow up your own boat, like that's, okay, that's a new one. That's definitely a new one. Alright, so basically for these NVA caches, since they're NVA camps and they have NVA dudes, it's going to be... Whoop! Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. It's going to be these 2 things at all 4 of these positions. Now, nothing's stopping them from just airstriking this thing, but I do have some machine guns and then a random AAA piece, be it a 23mm ZU or a, I don't want to put it right next to that air thing, though, because it's going to get struck immediately. So we'll put that one right there. It's either a quad-barrel 14.5mm ZPU or a dual-barrel 23mm ZU. So that's what we're working with today. And then this one I will throw down right here, and I'll add one of these guys right next to it for a little bit of posterity. And then this one, let's see, we'll throw down right there. Easy enough. Again, just simple, fun operations for the player base to enjoy. And then once I get an idea of where they're going to go, so they're going to go into that LZ, hit the communications post first. Alright, so basically focus on the northern patrols. Now they have that as a question mark, which is smart because I actually have put some interesting stuff right here. I didn't put anything in this town though because I couldn't be bothered. What I will do though along their route is I will put a random boat in here. Just to remind them it is Vietnam. So I do want to do some outer base patrols. This is probably the biggest position the NVA have in the region, so I'm going to do something a little more, you know, just have some more NVA patrols around it per se. And then I do have this outbound bunker right here, so I will throw some stuff down with it. For those of you that are joining from... What are you doing to my radio? What was the point of that?
Right at this time, all forces, we are loading up. We're waiting for a 1-time recon bird to go and scout out a possible LZ that we've marked out, seeing if it's going to be good for us. And if we're going to go in that way and get that set up, we'll go in that. If it's not a good place, we'll find another one, and we'll do some work today.
squad if you can. You might want to try and fit inside one of the slicks. It should have enough room. But otherwise, I'll be back.
Copy.
Throw some of those around. Re-verify that, just to make sure. Always double check that sort of thing. What time's Op 2? It's whenever they get Op 1 done. I don't know if this AO, they're either going to lightning through it and it's going to take them an hour, or they're going to get their asses kicked and it's going to take them 2. It's really difficult to know for certain. So I'm also going to make a little position out of this. Alright, whoever's queuing their radio like that is starting to get on my nerves. Why would you spawn in a tower out of everywhere to spawn? Why would you spawn in a forest out of everywhere to spawn? Ay, he's back in the tower. Fucking AI, man, I swear to God. Music, by the way, because there's always someone that asks, it's Homeworld Tutorial. Homeworld is an old 1999 video game I used to play religiously and still often do. And the song is literally called Tutorial because it's the tutorial song. See, what I don't get is they could have everyone loaded in the helicopters right now and spew them up. And then just wait outside the AO. Like, they could just land over here and be fine. Have the recon chopper go in, check it, and if it's too hot, then the recon chopper can pull back, you know? I don't know, that's just me. I'm gonna put a squad of, dudes right here, just cuz. But I was, we were talking in one of the general talk channels in TSB about an hour ago about how we're trying to make things a bit more difficult in TSB ops. Sniper Wolf had some pretty good ideas about having insta-death on, and it's something to think about. See, I don't like the remastered collection, but that's because I'm more of a Homeworld 1 fan than a Homeworld 2. I'd literally rank the games Homeworld Cataclysm, Homeworld, and then Homeworld 2. Because the remaster was really just a Homeworld 2 remaster with some Homeworld 1 reskins in there. But Homeworld 2 is more so you just defend like a group of asteroids for the entire game, similar to it being a mobile base. Homeworld, you'd actually have to, like, go out and follow your resource collectors around and go to specific, like, pockets of stuff to go do stuff. It was a lot more dynamic in the movement. I never played Deserts of Karak because that's a 2D game, you know? I'd rather have my 3D RTS.
For any additional.
You know, moving the Z-plane instead of just an XY top-down. You have escaped Monday? Well, welcome to your escape. And we found Sniper Wolf's crew.
Starting. Fuck, there's nobody in it. Oh, it's not rendering in that distance.
I'd say your sister.
Ah, my sister? Oh, boy. No, yeah, sister, yeah.
So the guys you see with the Confederate flag helmets are the pilot and co-pilot.
I like the autistic path that we have to follow all the way north. Don't worry. Boats aboard! Babe! Can we go? No idea.
How's the backstory for the Pie Thief coming on Forge? It's fully finished. Because I don't need to write any backstory, it's just it's a character I already have.
Be advised, we're okay with that, Al. Give us a minute.
But Corey, thanks for the raid, my man. What were you doing? There go the Hueys. So they contain a majority of the player base. I really hate how Unsun, they wrote out all of the Vietnam era music. And that's like one of the biggest complaints I get from like people that play Unsung these days is there's no more music in it, you know, because Vietnam had so much music in the actual war that, you know, was played, blasted from the Hueys, and now you can't really get that back anymore.
Ground iceberg.
Age of Empires, nice.
Go.
How's that LZ looking?
It looks good. There's a civilian boat here, and then a couple of villages and shit that are empty for now.
A firm, LZ blue.
Yeah, so he hasn't spotted that patrol yet.
Hey, firm.
So if that helicopter lingers around, this group just aggroed on direct sight of the helicopter from that little section.
A firm.
Oh, we're also going into day, so it'll slowly get brighter, but that's besides the point. No, we're not gonna have any IED butterflies for this. We might have a meme mop with them in a few weeks, but it's unlikely. Anyone do anything dumb yet? No, but the AI blew themselves up in a boat about 10 minutes ago, 5 or 10. That was interesting, to say the least. I am also thinking about doing a defense op on this airfield in a bit, probably in a week or 2. Probably 2 to 3, actually. But this is a nice airfield to defend with like 30 to 40 people, because you can stretch them thin on it.
We'll have Alpha
It's idiot-proof, at least you would hope.
And everyone else will probably follow him behind.
Pay for paying IED butterflies and ML? Yes, that will be an option, don't you worry. Nuclear goats? If you pay.
This is Alpha, good copy.
I love how these guys are literally riding the edge of the map here. I've told them everything's safe until they get to the actual circled oval area here, which, if you see me do Control Y, I circled for them. Well, it sounds like someone's actually hitting some music up right there. How much? Enough that I don't know. I don't have it on the direct to-do list right now because I have to do another 700th op, which is actually due on Wednesday for run it on Sunday, or Saturday, excuse me. It's gonna be more than $100. If you are literally asking me to nuke people, it's, in the whole scheme of things, that's going to be very expensive. No, here's what we do. We make it an IED goat, but every time it blows up, it plays a scripted nuclear effect that only has like a 10-meter kill range. But it'll just flash the entire server. Oh, now you're the one that was just talking about IED butterflies. What, so the nuclear goats are too much, but the butterflies were okay? It's a nuclear flashbang goat. You don't even have to kill anybody, it just flashes and freaks everyone out on the server, man. That would be... Oh, that would be hell. We're gonna credit Forge with the idea because he's in the 700th and everyone will blame him, and it's a win-win. You just imagine the commander's just on a hill watching his forces go, and all of a sudden there's like 5 nuclear flashes, and he's just like, God damn it. Hey, Ez, how are you? There's Iceberg watching the other helis coming. I like how I forced them to recon their LZ for once. I mean, if they want to do this op quickly, they're going to have to, but I'm going to throw a shit ton of people at them to try to force them to fuck off from place to place. So they're coming around the bend now. Oh man, aren't we all for tired? No, I could, every time a nuclear goat goes off, I can also have it set to a custom objective trigger that automatically fails called Blame Forge, so that way in big red letters, every time that a nuke goes off, it would just say Blame Forge in red text on everyone's screen. I love it. There's so many fun things you can do with scripting. Just having some IRL drama kick your ass? Oof. Dude, I'm so happy to be almost done with school. Like, I have to physically look for my drama now. Like, again, I was talking about how Discover Card keeps asking me to fill out fucking surveys, but they haven't sent me the damn card yet. Which now is officially a lie, because I just activated it like an hour ago. Finally got it! I just want to get 5% back on my tacos. Play the blame game. I know everyone loves playing it. Everyone loves drama.
Hey, ground.
Alright, these guys hear that, the difference.
Oh, south. Hey, firm.
Now the RC war begins. Ooh! I just got rocketed. Yeah, I regret not loading Zen, but that's okay. I'm not gonna fly any aircraft and desync them around in this AO, so it all works out. Yeah, these guys hear that shot first, so they're gonna follow that puppy in. Do I have a shot on it with this guy? He doesn't have a rocket launcher. Oh, you have a fucking mortar backpack, you silly goober. Did Bloodwing like the haircut? Yes, she did. Thank you for asking. What the fuck are you What's... Oh, the tracers are ricocheting in the trees. I'm like, what is he actually firing at? Yeah, so that boat's gonna start sinking in a second. I can go ahead and delete those bodies.
Can you mark your current position with colored smoke?
You can hear the ZU firing.
Green smoke marking rear of ground forces.
The thing about that ZU is it's very quiet.
On the ground and position is marked.
Bravo's on foot moving.
Otherwise, let's see. These guys got a radio call from that other group that Hueys were around and a PT boat just exploded, so... This guy I'm gonna have start just swimming up shore to get away from this shit.
Alpha has landed way off of...
Because they freaked off all the fish.
The original landing spot over.
Yeah, so they're gonna make a 3-pincer maneuver here. That group's aggroed. I might have some reinforcements start driving in from up here, dismount, and then start going south, but we'll see what happens when we get there.
Coming in on current LZ proper. Charlie's waiting for him, holding LZ.
Trying to get these guys off prone, but their combat AI is gonna keep them.
This is Alpha. We have marked our approximate position using a
right here, give or take.
Somewhere in there. Probably farther, actually.
And then these guys are...
Copy that. Moved out.
I don't know if they're gonna start RTBing and go get other helicopters here, or if they're just gonna play door gunner. Looks like Sniper Wolf's leading the squadron, so... We're about to have first contact up here.
Split.
Who made the road? Was he drunk? Hey, it's Vietnam. Who knows? These guys haven't moved a fucking inch. So sometimes I'll just cheat and repaste them. So that 23mm's firing back on him.
Ground force to be advised. Anyone else seen that block?
And you see that 23mm firing back.
Alpha, ETA to LZ. We're currently about 500 meters out from LZ Blue, over.
Engage contact close 50 meters on the hill 20, the berm just prior to the...
I got eyes on those hostiles friendlies if you want me to take care of them.
It's danger close.
You're good?
Yeah, we should be good.
Okay, so I think the squadron just did a loop and now they're going back. I got these guys going around.
I'm not sure what squad we're heading up behind from the north, but we're coming behind someone.
Alright.
That will likely be Charlie as it's holding the LZ.
Good cop, Charlie. Right behind.
Hey, firm. Eyes on you, Alpha. This is Charlie. Once you cross, we're gonna start moving.
Not gonna lie, I don't like that I'm
Copy, run her ass.
flashing. I don't want to give anyone a seizure, so I'll let the AI handle that one, but yeah, I just put some flak up by him. I doubt Iceberg took any damage from it. So I've got all those guys sporadically going. This place is just filled with AA positions, so... We'll get there when we get there. Really, I'm just gonna make sure I'm not spawning any dudes with iglas, because I don't want to shoot air down with a guided today. I already told him I wouldn't do that. And I want to be true to my word.
1 times casualty at this time. We're holding just to the northwest of the lip. Engaging contacts to our southwest.
Affirm.
So yeah, these guys are gonna take a while.
Alpha Charlie, at this time we are in contact. If you can get up here quick.
These guys are gonna hear those gunshots. I'm gonna have them start getting in defensive positions. But I'm gonna be quick in grabbing guys with RPGs and whatnot. And actually, they're staying over here. Interesting. I think they're just gonna chill. Yeah, Wolf's coming into land.
As soon as Alpha and Charlie's up here, Bravo's going to.
Yeah, I'm photosensitive too. That's why I
down in.
Don't want to do stuff like that. Gives me a headache.
Right, we're gonna be Overwatch.
Okay, that guy's unconscious. That's why. He's firing at a sunk boat. And I've got this position over here, but they're not gonna aggro until he flies a bit closer. So I got plenty of guys coming to kind of bottleneck this position. Yeah, Vlad usually plays a medical role, so they gotta get another medic towards that guy.
Is he up?
But it's really simple. The grenade symbol means they're grenadiers, so they've got a 203 system with them. These X's, it's either ground command 2IC or JTAC. This is squad leaders and team leaders. That's the M60 gunners. These are just the standard riflemen. And then the medics have their own little medical symbol. So you can tell who's who. They could probably afford sending one helicopter. I think they are actually to pick up D-Dragon.
Direct close air support.
But they could ferry everyone with 1 or 2 of the slicks and just, you know, hold their LZs. It wouldn't be too hard. And then at the end of the yacht, they could then go back, grab the transports, and go, you know?
Charlie, Alpha the Charlie, be advised, we're what with you guys right now. You guys want to keep moving forward or hold here? Charlie's currently helping with casualties, you keep moving. Good copy.
So this group of dudes is taking its sweet-ass time. They're getting aggroed because of the helicopters in the air. Whenever you have an aircraft in the air, if the AI detects it, they super-duper slow down, and it's a gigantic pain in the butt. So I'm actually going to have this group stay right here. We're going to try to set up a bit of a counter-attack here.
Ground all forces, we're calling in the air at this time to soften up the communications hub. Then Alpha will be pushing in Bravo overwatches.
I still have a second, so I'm going to set up this gun.
Hey, firm. Charlie will push up with Alpha.
Copy that.
There's another run. ZU-23's firing back. A little bit of desync just went off. Probably because of the AA. Yeah, that's the one fear about Pook's SAM pack. Sometimes you get some desync spikes here. So we have some fire coming down by this squad.
Charlie.
Good copy.
And I got all these guys in the open.
Give me cover fire.
Alpha Charlie, advise when you are getting close. Air missions are currently on a continuous strike until you are close.
Good copy. We'll be close in about 1 minute.
Yeah, so he's going quick enough to avoid that. All of the bases, again, they've got 2 static HMGs and a random AA gun. I tried to set this up over here, but it might end up becoming another AA piece because the guns like to prioritize the helicopters. So I'm just trying to put this out so it can be used against the, you know, tide of infantry coming around right here. And we got this group of infantry on the back line here as well. I'm gonna also be quick to delete bodies to help prevent frame performance loss, but Yeah, down to 23, 25 in the battle. That's not too bad.
Reloading.
It's manageable.
Loading.
But here, I'm actually going to do a little bit of patchwork here on some of the outskirt areas. Just because I can afford to delete those. And every unit deleted saves a little bit. This group I'm going to try to send in on a flanking action, because most of that group's dead. Yep. So, because I don't have Zeus Cash on, it's going to take a hot second to reload everything, but that wasn't an HE warhead, that was an AT, so it's not going to do too much damage to him. And then I still got these guys running in. And they will attack along their rear, which will be great. I can box them in on that spot. And it looks like this group's gone back.
This is Bravo.
And it's getting another attack chopper out.
Southwest. Potentially southeast of the communication.
I think they're thinking about parking their choppers here. And then bringing up combat choppers, which, again, would be pretty smart. Oh, I love it. The squad leaders run up to do that action, but all the regular AI right here have decided to say, fuck the squad leader. So I'm going to have them do that. None of these guys have smokes. Lovely.
In towards the communications camp from the southwest of Bravo, about 200 meters. So that roughly picks at the southeast of the communications camp.
Alright, let's get AT to start firing in there again.
Hey, firm.
I like these because it adds a good shock and awe element. Usually the AI, even with VCon, which is supposed to tell the AI to fire AT into them, won't actually do it. You know, having warheads detonate overhead, I think that's pretty cool, so. They've got a good battle line going here. These AI are still taking their sweet-ass time, and they've got all their binos out.
Alpha, Charlie, sit rep.
This is Alpha. We're currently bounding using my support team, but we're currently taking a bit of resistance if Air wants to do one more quick strike on there and soften up.
Here, so I gotta select Vlad.
Found it.
Be advised, it looks like reinforcements have come in and they're setting a pretty good defense. Any chance Air can come in one more time and hit it?
Copy. Just stay outside of the compound.
Good copy, we're marking our position right now.
Charlie SL back on net.
Welcome back. We're mopping up that cure to the south side of the objective.
D-Dragon came in late, so.
Be advised, friendly position is marked by green smoke, over.
This is ground team. We are being engaged from the east from our attack vector.
Doing good during these trying times.
This fucker's running off, man. But Dumb Reject, thanks so much for the 7-month resub, and I appreciate the kind words, man. I hope you've been enjoying everything as well. And I hope I've been keeping you entertained among COVID and other things, man. And I hope you're getting a kick out of this operation. Yeah, the AI like to run away.
We're mostly fine, but we're dealing with wounded.
Good job, Trent.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send this squad in.
The Bravo is direct east of the communications camp.
STG-44 is a machine gun? Alright, I'll take it.
JTEX to Charlie.
Oh yeah, Dumb, I hope you're staying safe among COVID. I hope everyone's staying safe among COVID. Here, we're gonna pick off a dude.
This is Bravo.
Ooh, that was a headshot. You just saw him drop.
Communications camp. I'd like a strike done on, please.
That was another drop.
Red smoke.
Do I have any grenades?
JSOC is down, switching to 5-5.
Good copy.
Yep.
Turtle time main! Oh, the communists funneled all sorts of stuff from World War II to the VC. Yeah, the French had them too.
Charlie, how copy?
Charlie's doing fine. We're dealing with casualties and a touch 10, but we should be good.
Good copy. Any idea if that strike is completed yet?
I'm just playing an AI at that point, not even trying to, just literally doing what an AI does. So let's see how bad that is. No one pulling that rear security. Cost him in the end. That was the entirety of ground squad. Wow. Yeah, that's why ground usually don't want to stay too far behind because you're going to get attacked on the rear. Matt just got shot down. I guess the ZU got him and he's crashed in a tree. So wondering what that explosion was. And now we got Joe and Sniper Wolf in... Nope, they're still in Slicks. I mean, they got door guns on the side, and they can do some pretty good support. They're going to fly over this position, though. Yeah, so that one, there's still a little bit of flashing with the machine gun, but it's not as bad as that TU. Yeah, the AI will be a lot more accurate with than me on those types of attacks, though.
Advise Alpha Marcus.
So ground is completely dead. We still have that helicopter cooking off in there.
Be advised, Charlie's been trading shots across the killing field. We're going to move up north and then west with Alpha.
They're going to start breaching into this compound.
This road is very wooded. We have a lot of cover of logs. I recommend you through here and we uppercut them.
All right, guys, you don't want to move now because you see the AA guns there.
Repeat that. Was that Alpha or?
There's a body machine there, but it's not man. I don't know what the other one is.
Yeah, it's lowered right there.
Red, once you're stable, you can. Never mind, can't. Oh, here, guys, get security.
Be advised, the northern route Alpha's currently taking is very wooded. A lot of broken.
That was a really good GL shot. Wasn't enough, though, I'm afraid. Now that ZU's going to start firing back. And it just took out another dude. That was the Grenadier firing at it, so it locked on him. So they've got a mass cas at this point.
Good check. Good to go.
Yeah, what's going on down there? You can't get a hold of anybody.
Heavy contact. Seems like a 20 mil somewhere inside the communications camp that's currently deck Bravo on the east approach.
Right, copy that. Is there anywhere we can set a reinsert down?
Potentially just to the south of Hill 20, Bravo blue hole position.
You see how the cook-off is raining out, too.
First 30 seconds out. If you need something dead, put smoke on it now.
Just had some more ZU fire go up.
Casper, billowing green smoke on Bravo's position to our direct west. There appears to be something that's engaging us with HE.
Do what I can.
About 200, 300 meters.
So they're popping the green smoke now. It's going to be a little tough to see from the canopy.
Be advised.
Icebergs might be able to see that from his angle.
Affirm.
Hey, are the statics going to shoot him or no? Okay. Well. Ooh, that's you got a few hits in him. Was an unorganized strike. These guys are still medicing up. I don't have anything else to send on their rear here. We got this guy firing on the flanks of these guys.
Alpha, how's the assault going?
This is Alpha. We're currently spotting to see anything that can threaten us once we push.
I think in another few minutes I'll send another squad or two inside to reinforce that area.
Do you have eyes on?
Yeah, the cook-off of this chopper is what's
Negative, but I do have eyes on. It appears to be a bunker, but unsure if it's firing.
raining rounds on them.
Copy that.
This is Alpha. We're moving in.
Affirm.
Now you got air support firing down on these positions.
Holding right
Casper's got RTB, we're hit pretty hard.
Copy that.
Alright, so I gotta go back to that thing and clear out its inventory. That would be you, I presume, because it spawns with stuff that I don't want to be fielded. Yep. Yeah, these guys are being pretty dumb.
This is Bravo. We've got eyes on the APs. It's down.
This is Alpha. We're in the compound.
Just to recrew those statics. So they have disabled that
Were you able to
piece.
determine if I hit the target? I heard cook-off after I flew by.
This is Alpha unknown. Over. We do hear a lot of cook-off, but that was from the helicopter earlier. Not sure if he hit something else.
Hey, firm. Well.
So I heard his voice locally from that area.
Alright, back secure over there.
Secure!
Sniper.
Secure! I love the new, not the new ace, but the ace that's being updated these days, because I just hear them locally and then I can just respond to it like, yeah! Hey guys, how you doing? So it looks like all of GC is down. We got D-Dragon coming in, he's playing as a medic. Looks like these guys are still fixing up a mass cast situation. They got Ed all the way up there.
Compound from the east, but we're still.
You guys are entering in.
We've got one wounded.
Alright, let's bring in some of that QRF here.
This is Alpha. Currently clearing the compound.
Hey, Affirm, are you seeing any fire coming out of the compound right now?
Negative. A couple frag grenades here and there, but not much. We're currently dealing with any threats or sweeping.
Just to spawn from the outskirts, and then I'll delete some of those bodies. Whew, Charlie SL was down. I was just flipping my light on for the room since it's starting to get dark. The sun sets super early now because of daylight savings.
Well, he's coming back.
Yeah, let's move up then, I guess.
Yeah, so I can't tell if they had a KIA or not. I think based off of what's happened, I mean, we have a lot of guys back here, so that's the ground team. They just need to have people step up. I told them, hey, you know, all the SLs, you also have the JTAX kit. So if you need to go, like, tell the helicopter that brought you in to do something, you'll be able to. Otherwise, this first AO, it's going well for the most part. A few KIAs. I think ground and JTAC got clipped right off the bat.
This is Charlie and remnants of ground team pushing in from the east.
Good copy.
Bravo, how you doing?
Nothing too hard with this going through.
Fine. One person down this time. We're
yeah, Red, so
steadily as we go.
if I want to do an op like that, I would tell them, hey, the VC have your radios, and they know what, like, you know, the word smoke means, so improvise. But I'd love to do an op like that one day, but it's gonna take me a second. So this is the squad leader of everyone, so I'm gonna RC this guy. That's gonna make everything in the map go around.
Be advised, this is Alpha. We currently have a big force coming from the northwest by the air.
Cover that.
Whew. Saw the Tracer's going to that dude's face. Now everything's gonna start going mobile here. At least it should. Yeah, so we have some of them going around, but nothing too much.
This is Alpha. Bearing 310.
Southwest, get in bunkers.
Between the two. Get space on your back.
I'll take down.
So I'm just gonna start grabbing a few things and locally RCing. so they probably just found the cache there, or at least they're about to. And I got that QRF coming in, and I got this QRF coming in.
Good copy. So I'm looking at the enemies, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies about.
Oh, we've got punk.
Yeah, 4-day, you're not that late. We still got time. Oh, the Mo's in the gun. I hate this thing. Never mind, I love this thing. Oh, I got my shot out too. I don't know if I hit him or not. Hey, 2 for 2.
Thủ trưởng bắn hay quá.
Ah! Should have kept holding that corner. The voices sound like they were on the other side of that wall, so I adjusted, but no, they were... Yeah, so they got a double reach there. We have an airstrike coming in now from the other pilot. I mean, it was near on target, just a little off, but there was no designation smoke, so it's fine.
Ground Alpha.
This is Alpha.
Gonna have that 3-man group come back.
Northwest.
Alright, I'm thinking we're gonna start doing a little bit of a swarm to test their...
coming in, but it looks like they got annihilated. We're currently pushing to the other side of the compound as we speak.
Copy that.
Have all that come down. Just start surrounding that position, because again, they're there to blow up ammo caches.
Medic there.
We just heard them on the Dishka there. It's reloading right now. You can see the little, that thing up. A common tactic is to fire it till it's empty, and then it'll automatically reload for you. You can just get off the gun and use your rifle. Ah, the exploits in Arma.
Be advised, we're going to do a det on a cache. Red smoke's going to mark the cache position. If you're next to red smoke, get the hell away.
Good copy, Charlie.
So I'm going to start surrounding this position, because it was the NVA base. And that'll hopefully give Air a lot of stuff to deal with. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's start deleting bodies.
Do we need to clear out all enemy hostile and detonate the cache, or just detonate the cache and get out?
Last call sign, this is high. Objective was to clear the position out and detonate the cache. They can still be sending units at you additionally, so once you have the caches destroyed, you can move on over.
Good copy.
That way, we also test their resolve of if they want to stay here and die, or if they want to, you know, start trying to evac.
Location of charges.
So yeah, the caches that they had, like I made, they can, you know, put explosives down and use, or they can just use their laws to delete them. With rockets. Have you been training since FNF? No, because I don't play. Coaches don't play. That's the line I'm using for FNF. It's not really something you can train for. It's just, you know, it's always going to be circumstance-based. We have this squad now coming in and engaging.
We
got these other groups folding in.
The west and the northeast.
So this guy, I'm just going to say, screw it. He's going to go join that local group. But yeah, they're starting to get engaged on their rear here, so we've got this group firing at him. Do you have AT? Perfect.
Charlie ground, which direction are we leaving in?
We're going to secure this pause and then wait for our birds to get back in. We're going to be airlifting out.
Just get some AT shots downrange. My aim's been getting better.
Ground Force, this is Huey.
You need to understand, I intentionally throttle my aim
Top of the hill is secure.
in the ops. Because if you had a Zeus that would just laser point shoot everyone to death, then it wouldn't be that fair. Also, I'm totally recrewing that.
Camp without die.
Reasonably.
Sounds good.
I'm totally recrewing that because they didn't think to demo it.
Charlie did find Estrella on hostiles, so care.
Copy that.
This is high, then that was my mistake. They should have no man pads, and if they somehow do, I'll try to catch it before it happens. Over.
Hey, firm.
Where'd they find the Strela, dude?
Contact's coming in from our northeast.
Oh, here he is. Wait.
Charlie is currently engaged.
But he has it does say he's a Strela. Okay, that's weird. Alright, then I fucked that up then. I've been trying to police. It's the NVA groups that bring in the Strelas, but I guess he was probably on an NVA patrol and I just didn't pull his proper. Why are you running? No, I wanted you to get the AA gun. That is strong. Russian or Chinese-made gun that will bring you many victory. You're dead. Now whatever he does is up to his own volition. Oh dear. Yeah, so he just got shot down. It's a quiet gun.
Could we get an airstrike on the barbed wire to the northeast?
Oh, there goes Frost.
Crawling in it.
Be advised, we have a friendly helo to the northeast. Managed to land, but a 20 mo just lit it up.
Copy.
Should have demoed the gun.
Alpha's moving to recover the pilots.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, squad walked right up to the gun and I just had it recrewed.
Hey, ground force, this is Huey.
Yep, we're coming to you right now.
I just, what about secure is not clear?
The sniper wolf's ass.
Yeah, that EU's dead. Something pushed in and remounted that.
Yeah,
yep.
That and there was men on the fucking LZ. From the direction you came from, very cool.
Where did you need that strike?
Yeah, demo this fucking thing.
Yep. Alright, at least they're learning.
Nah, never mind.
This still hasn't detonated yet.
Ground forces, be advised, are from the northeast, going a little bit northwest, north-south. We have contacts coming up our ass.
I know they put a charge on it, I'm just not sure if it deaded properly.
I'm chasing contacts coming up his asshole.
Red smoke's gonna be on contacts to the northwest. Green scouts and mark friendly zigzag.
I'm gonna try not to let you die.
Aim for a red smoke.
So yeah, I mean, a law shot can go in there, or they can take that 12.7 and blow it up.
How long the demo? 2 minutes?
I got eyes on red smoke. Is red smoke hostile?
Confirm.
Am I clear? Do you want rockets or machine gun?
Gun.
Yeah, so they're clear at this point.
Blood going in, get his chest. Play the rest of his chest for me. Yeah.
It's not loaded, are you serious?
Wow, very cool.
How was the strike?
Unknown BDA, I reckon Charlie or ground will provide better results.
You're kidding.
Hey, Slushy, use your radio to tell Iceberg.
This is Alpha, unknown on strike.
Hold on, I need to... Are they manually loaded? Because that would be dumb. Give me a second. Oh, that's... Yep, okay. That's some grade A bullshit right there. I'm used to it being a single shot, that's why. How do I want to do that then? let's see. That would be cargo. And then once I start changing theirs, I will adjust that. We don't have RHS in this mod set, though, so I won't even be able to change them out. So, fuck. Alright, well. Sucks to be me. That'll get put up in feedback, but yeah, I'm used to the RHS and cut versions where the round's already in there, but I guess I've had to put that in separately.
Be advised, are we to extract here, or are we pulling out somewhere else to extract?
If it's secure here, we'll just pop off from here.
Good copy.
Probably should have emptied out that thing's ammo before they deaded it, but... Oh, well... Trying to think, we'll probably do a second wave in a moment.
Changed everything.
That's Ace cook-off for you.
If you see Sniper, let him know. I'll pick him up when you guys are ready.
He's dead.
Ow.
Yeah, I respawn, dog. I need you to blow that helicopter up.
It just blew up.
Ground forces, there's a bunker to the west of the position. There's still some hostiles in it, but I'm gonna light it up again.
Good copy.
Hey, firm. This is Charlie. Where do we need to go? I was down and wasn't able to hear radio for whatever reason.
Stop drinking all my blood.
Drinking all my
This is about as clear as it's gonna get, and we're clearly dealing with contacts that came up our ass, and it's just south apparently.
Charlie to ground. Where's our regroup?
Ground command, this is Alpha, hot copy.
This is ground. Good.
Did you reach Charlie? Over.
Yeah, pretty fireworks. At least the napalm stopped cooking off on it, but the Willie Pete's still gonna linger.
Ground, you gonna answer my question? Where's our regroup?
I think ground's down because someone threw a grenade at a helicopter to detonate, and there was maybe 5 to 6 guys next to it.
Okay.
Break. This is Alpha. We're taking contact from the west. We're holding it off right now, but if we're gonna organize an extract, better do it fast.
Hey, firm.
Ah, yes, the strong wooden walls. Never mind, he's dead.
Ground, recommend we move
Alpha,
south
what's your
to the village.
location?
We're currently on the most western side of this bunker, currently marking enemy position with red smoke. JTAC,
Confirm, searching for red smoke.
So they've moved the turret down. They're starting to fire at it. They've popped red smoke grenades right on top of those AIs. That's going to be a good airstrike to have in.
Where is red smoke?
Marking friendly position of green smoke. Red smoke is to the west of Alpha's position.
Yeah, he's got eyes on it now. He's got to get it a bit closer. Yeah, so saturate that area.
Alpha,
All right.
This is Charlie. We're on your position.
I gotta fix that one real quick. Wait. Is there another one that went down? Hold on. That one's clear. Okay. So another helicopter got shot down. I think that was Matt's again, then. So yeah, the armed ones, I take the inventory out because those have stuff that they wouldn't for this operation. I don't want people to steal in the inventories because that's something I would do if I was playing on this op. No, they haven't used the napalm, Huey. Yeah, this might turn into a situation where we might not even play the second op because the first op's going to take so damn long. Which is fine.
Hey, Charlie, I got one of your kids here. Where do you want them?
Unsure,
But they need an aircraft out of all the ones here. they need to start scouting out the next place they're gonna go.
Secured. Bravo's already there.
And so on and so forth.
Is it marked on map?
This guy I'm gonna say is just gonna. Oh well, no, he's.
Secure and secure.
Ground Bravo, go ahead and mark, or go ahead and head to RV and secure it. Alpha's going to hold at the force.
It is already secure. We're here.
There he goes. The next stop was just a funny, haha, invade and take everything over in Sharpur, but when we get there, we'll get there. And now, hopefully, that overrided. Yep, cool. Just boot my mic on accident, I'm sorry. What are they?
Bobby, come on, clappies.
What the hell?
They're getting stuck in the fucking barrels.
We're getting out of it.
Bud, where did your hat go?
Stay still, stay still.
Vanilla it, vanilla.
That's the plan.
Alright, so they have everyone running back to the LZs here. We have one slick ready to go, and a second slick coming down.
This is 2SC back on that.
Jeez, he sounds defeated. That gun's disabled. I gotta watch these like a hawk, because I'm pretty sure they had a charge go off on him, and usually after one charge I'll,
Are we picking people up, or...?
I'll dead it.
Bravo front, the cone security, the LZ to the west.
Yeah, copy. You see the bird to your east by the rocks? That's me.
Hey, firm. We might get separated as we load up.
Why?
Oh, the far east?
Yeah, dude, by the rocks.
Alright. My contact left. Casper, if you can do a strike and red smoke, that would be greatly appreciated to the west.
Working on it, but I'm dangerously low on ammo.
Oh, it's better now. Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, and Ground Colin loaded so we can move back to our bird.
Alpha's currently loaded as we speak.
I'll move closer to you.
Hey, then we're by the tree stumps on the western side.
I see you.
Glorious RPD. Ooh, that was a shot to his neck.
Charlie, Alpha Ground, can you get your guys to load rather than basic finger popping around?
Loaded and move in. Yeah. Charlie's trying to get my guys.
Gotta love bunkers.
RTB out of ammo.
Headphones make deaf. Oh, did the audio screw up? Sorry.
Looks like your Charlie's gonna...
Yeah, I could probably turn the headset down a hot second.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason it's reporting to be a little louder, so I'll turn it down by a meter or two in a second.
Charlie, get in the bird and fucking go! Don't mount up for the fucking finger pop about.
Boy, get in this one or
The
no?
shots are loud? Should be, I mean, compared to all the other audio levels, just turn your volume down at that point.
Bravo, just get the fuck in. Get in. Now. Bravo, you have 10 seconds. We're gonna get fucked.
I made the call, but no one's fucking listening because it's too loud.
We're out. You're on your own. Just punch fucking east, Bravo. Fall back. Get out of there. You're not protecting anything but dying.
Alright. Let's see. It's just because when I speak a little louder than normal, that's when it peaks. So I'll turn it down by about a decibel. So now if I speak a little louder like that, okay, now it barely peaks in the red. Alright, that should be good. So yeah, no, they've adjusted at this point. I'm trying to send these guys down. Looks like the spotter just ran out. That or the machine gunner actually jumped out. It's time to push!
All forces check in supply status.
Cass,
mowed
get
them
pretty,
two dudes.
use some support here.
Sounds better, righto. So yeah, I just knocked out 2 dudes. There's a 3rd dude tied up right there.
Ground Alpha.
The gunner's down on the other M60. We got wow.
Hey, I got 2.
Ground Bravo supply
Yeah,
status.
because there's no one back here to cover.
Could really use some air support. That'd be pretty cool, but you know, I don't know.
I'm not gonna shoot Wolf.
Not all forces. We're going to land at LZ. This will be rough. After we take the position to the southwest, we're calling the for resupply.
Got a copy. Alpha lights at rough. Let's go.
Confirming that we're just leaving like half a fucking squad to die.
Alpha's coming up.
Yeah, Bravo is combat ineffective and fucked. Ground command, you wanna like listen to your radio or pull it out of your ass?
Omewa Mon Shinderu.
Disregard, give me someone competent on the radio, please.
Here, this is Charlie. Pilot's coming back. Y'all gonna be ready to just hop in as soon as you get it.
Event's Alpha. I sent my pilot back as well to help you guys.
We're on the way back to Quezon. Do not go back to that LZ. We're gonna need like pretty hardcore
Sorry, I
cap.
just
We got,
blew
like
my
10
mic.
dead bodies in here.
Woo. There should have been a combat aircraft covering them, but there was no combat. Like, I don't know where the combat aircraft went. They at least have a designated one, but I don't know.
Copy last.
They got fucked.
Did you guys just move off to stage to the next fucking AO without a whole squad?
Yeah, apparently. I thought they were getting out, but guess not.
Oh, I thought we were gonna loiter at Quezon. I thought that was the
That's
plan.
exactly what they fucking did. Oh.
That's not what had been communicated to Charlie, so we got our guys.
Well, Bravo's gonna put down
left.
and get people up.
At least we got the Nani.
Body, so I'm just gonna RTB at this point. So you guys can wait another fucking 20 minutes while I get the entirety of Bravo from base.
Copy that.
There's no, wait, no, there's a few people back here.
Yeah, so looks like the combat helicopter was falling back.
It's just pilots.
Roger that, Alpha. Just head direct west. You'll meet up with ground and Charlie.
GI, go home! GI, go home! Yeah, so he's still alive. His buddy isn't. Yeah, he's, You just heard it! Yes, they did destroy the ZU. I saw it earlier while I was trying to move it out, so... Otherwise, I would have remounted. I literally heard the clicks and then exploded. That was, the other armed chopper and the AO putting some rockets on me. Ooh la la. Why are you still... There we go, okay. Yeah, no, there are a bunch of choppers landed up here in front of this squad, and it was just staying static, so I'm going to have them go check that out. Meanwhile, looking back here, let's go ahead and get most of these dead bodies deleted. We've got units routing all around. So I'm going to send those guys in the forest. I can delete them off. And I know they put a charge on that cache because I watched them. I usually just manually detonate the cache after something goes boom boom. But they didn't hear the cook-off, so they should have went back and checked. But, you know, it's just a standard we have in TSB, so... Ay, 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 we've been at this for about an hour and 15 minutes, and we're only this close in, so... I'm gonna get... Oh, wow, I have him as the machine gunner. That's cute. I just realized, no, this guy's not gonna be able to see anything through that, the tall grass right there. Oh, third-person glitch, yay. Sometimes when you remote control statics, instead of scoping and it just shows you their third person, which is very annoying. Let's see, let's get rid of that fishing boat. We can get rid of that fishing boat too. That guy's dead, that boat we can delete. But yeah, no, an entire squad got wiped. Because they got left. So, the really funny thing about the medical is... Let's see, add-on options, mission... I swear their medical is set to either 3 or 4 for this operation, meaning that they can take 3 or 4 times the normal amount of damage before they go unconscious. So 3.5. Which, with no body armor, it's not a lot, but... It means, like, they, instead of getting one tapped in the chest and getting knocked over, they can, you know, get it hit a few times before that happens. And you've seen it, I've hit them and they stay up, which, you know, I like to think is nice and balanced. Matt flying dangerously close to this position. The ZPU's trying to tear into him. Oh, he's leaking. He's screwed. He just desynced a bit. He's gonna fly over another position, which... didn't even fucking react. Alright, let's fix that. I'm gonna respawn this thing real quick. Ops gun. It's been okay.
Off of the ground.
They could be better, but they could certainly be worse. But that... I love how they just said fuck it to the last squad and left them to die. That was pretty TSB of to be perfectly honest. And I hate to say it like that, but yeah, that's TSB for you. If you're not the first squad to leave, then you are more than likely gonna get killed. Now they got this group kind of holding this position right here as they're waiting for the rest of their groups to come in because an entire squad got mass cast. And we lost a helicopter right there. Looks like Matt still has enough fuel to get back to base. I think that was a slick, actually. It might have been Sniper Wolves. We got Joe back here doing some R&R. But yeah, no, I was literally just shooting at the cockpit. Yeah, what up?
I've seen some bad shit in my day, but never that.
No, were you in... Do you know what happened to Sniper Wolf's bird?
got shot to shit as he was sitting on the deck.
Yeah, no. So I was just spraying into the cockpit, not the cockpit, the canopy, and just watching people like slowly board in. Then other people would get out and try to shoot me, so I'd just shoot them. And then other people got out to try to load them, and I would just stay there. I was acting as an AI. I'd literally walk up a few meters to shoot at them in bursts, reload, walk up a few meters, and no one ever shot me. And I'm like, oh, okay. Have fun. Like, where's the smoke?
Like 5 minutes
Two
before
at this
people
point.
finally started.
Bravo 1 died.
Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting debrief, to say the least.
Traffic Bravo.
But no, I just kept shooting into the canopy with a little SMG that the medic had. And at that point, I was trying to kill people. Like, first with the RPD, I was just spraying at them, then the smoke cleared, and I saw the helicopter, and I just started spraying into that. Then no one popped any additional smoke. And then I just let go of the RPD and instead looked at the infantry. I told it to literally move across the base to get there, and they finally got there.
Marked the line we expect to run on.
Real quick with this puppy, I just want to rescript his inventory to have the custom one. I'm annoyed though because these laws have no ammo tied to them because I've been spoiled by RHS and Cup where they have it automatically. And I missed it because when I was testing kits and I fired the AT on the squad level, Ace gave him the rocket automatically in his kit. So I didn't think, you know, I didn't think there was a problem. We have this additional squad coming up. This base should be easier. It's on a giant plateau and there's no trees for me to easily spawn units on the side to bring them in. There's a lot of openness, so hopefully the players have this one be a bit better, but we'll have to see. Looks like there's an airstrike done here too. That or the AA gun fired into the buildings and killed all of his friends, which honestly is more believable if you ask me. How are the frames now that the like major base is taken care of? Yeah, so we've jumped from like 20 to 45. Makes sense. And then ground is now being in a position outside of the squads and in a position to get murked again. I mean, I could tell it was going to go a bit downhill after the ground command team got murked off the get-go by being behind everyone and then taken out.
From the southern side directly into us.
Yeah, I'm literally sent these guys over to where the last squad got fucked because these guys watched tracer fire come from this hill and they also watched the helicopters land, so we know something's up there. So we're just sending another squad to go check that out. Why would they be reporting other squads moving? Those squads would just check in and say, yeah, we're moving. Never mind.
I'm
not gonna question it.
We may lose LZ.
Why would I?
Copy that.
This is Alpha. Be advised, we're getting pretty close to the compound itself. Any chance we can have air soften it up a little bit?
At this rate, this might actually be like a 2.5, 3 hour op, so we're probably not gonna have time for the second op because we're only 1/4 of the way done, and it's been an hour and a half. That's amazing.
This is JTAC, do not get back. Apparently friendlies will just land on new LZ mark.
So I'm just respawning these patrols because I deleted them to help kind of alleviate frames.
Ground JTAC.
Sounded.
Can you go ahead and have
these guys in combat? I don't think so.
Smack and soften up that
Yeah,
force?
no. They'd be red aggro, so.
On
They're
top
still
of
yellow.
The primary objective.
Currently, the air is either in transport or on their way back, so once they're there...
Yeah, air's kind of throttled right now because, again, they left a whole squad to fucking die, so... There's the gunshots. So we got a nice concave on this group. They don't really have any cover. And what I'm going to do is, I've been using VC as QRF and whatnot, just in the area, and VA is just around their camps. Usually the VC have better gear, so it just, you know, it's better. And then this squad's now engaging this position on their own. Oh, great, they're already stretching themselves thin.
Engage, we're a safe distance from the compound.
I love it.
It's marked with green smoke over. Oh, sorry, JTAC got copy.
Oh, this is gonna be a fucking mistake. If that helicopter lifts up too far, That ZPU is gonna tear it apart. I'm gonna eliminate. It's already turned.
Compound itself. If you have any friendly air assets, we would love them to hit the compound. Our position is really marked with green smoke.
Assaulted compound on your own.
Oh, I thought you guys were coming behind us.
No, they're way off. Good napalm throw right there. Got a kill. I saw another guy bounce back from it. Let's see. I'm gonna spawn another VC group right up here. And they're gonna take a while to get up that hill. Again, that's why this AO is really player friendly. It's because the VC take forever to get up the steep ridges. So far, I mean, the squad's doing okay. They've got one guy down, a few wounded that are still up, per se, but in the open. And you're hearing that other Dishka
JTAC 12.
fire into them.
What's up?
If you can, you know, mark shit in compound with smoke, that would be helpful for air. If you want to
Still have his infantry around as well.
Good copy.
I'm not gonna lay any hate on him. Like, I don't need to. I'm gonna poke this guy out. With an SKS, sweet.
Be advised, compound is covered in red smoke. There's one close.
That's why I nerfed myself. Because I'm supposed to not shoot them in the head immediately. That's bad Zeusing right there, but it was just literal instinct. So Forge, like I say, I nerfed myself because otherwise I do that and I can easily kill them all. I could have just thrown a grenade in there and also killed them all, but again, it's all about having fun. So hopefully they'll throw a napalm in there. And if they don't, well, there's gonna be some issues. I'm gonna spawn one more squad far in this patch of tree line. It's gonna take the longest to get in the AO, but again, it shows that there's a lot of targets of opportunity to air, for air to recon, find, and eliminate at their discretion. And this squad's freaking out because of all the helicopter/air assets around. So I'm just gonna give them a direct line back, and maybe they'll get here, maybe they won't. That Dishka got hit, that's good.
Bravo, ground. Just to let you know, we are maneuvering around to hit the base from its western flank.
I'm moving down.
Now their own aircraft shooting at them.
He went down whilst I was finishing the pack. That's perfect.
Alpha, Charlie.
Yeah, fun fact, if you're packing someone and they go down, when the pack finishes, regardless of how fucked they are, they're,
Hey, for Charlie,
JTAC, be advised.
they'll still be fully healed.
I'm gonna start shooting at this helicopter.
Be advised, that was fucking Charlie. I got called hostiles and y'all looked like hostiles.
If it keeps shooting at us, go ahead and kill it.
That was a fucking PID missile.
They popped green smoke, though. Like, granted, it doesn't matter what the smoke color is, but we try to train people. Honestly, any community tries to train its people that green smoke, more often than not, it's either green or blue. Means friendly. And then red smoke means bad people. So, you know, a little bit of common sense. I get it, you know, from that range, they all look like ants, but, you know, when you fly, there's also ways to figure out, you know, what things look like, you know, compared to AI versus actual players. But yeah, I mean, any squad could just call an airstrike in on something, pop the, they've got red smoke on GLs, the squad leader does at least, and they got more in the helicopters. They could just pop a red smoke grenade right here and just say, hey, air, there's a bunch of dudes, just do a rocket run, kill them all, yay! Spaghetti.
This is 2IC. Ground appears to be KIA. I'm taking over until we get it back. What's the current situation of everybody?
Bravo's west of the objective, flanking engaging forces as QRF.
Do I have any AT guys that I can use to fire across the ridge with some shock infantry stuff? I think it's, yeah, they're dead.
1 second,
So we got an interesting concave right here, but it's not a lot. Yeah, these guys are aggroing on the helicopters, so I gotta bring it back like that.
Shit dead.
That's Iceberg. Trying to come in to do a call.
Hey, where do you guys need shit dead? Any friendlies? Hello?
Bravo's fine.
I'm about to nuke the top of the hill unless someone says otherwise.
Be advised, white-ass Willie Pete is fucking friendly. A fucking tree caught a Willie Pete grenade.
Am I lighting up the hill, yes or no?
Light up the compound, not the white smoke area.
So I do have a defensive ZPU in there to, you know, just fuck up any suspecting aircraft. And then you see these guys slowly climbing the hill now. I broke these guys apart to send them, but now Iceberg is firing back at them. All right, Mr. AT. Still, one of my crowning achievements is when I shot Sniper Wolf down with an RPG as a blind shot. Swing and a miss, Charlie Brown. Oh, I made him mad. He just switched to rockets.
Charlie Alpha, how are you doing?
Guys went down.
Was that the ZPU or was that my rocket? I honestly don't know.
Firm Alpha.
I think the rocket wouldn't have killed him, but then again, when I fired at Sniper Wolf like a year ago, it was an HE one.
Huey crashed.
Oh. I'm not sure if that was the second one I fired. I feel like it was, and I feel like it was the ZPU.
This is 2OC.
Because he was slowly rising.
He killed most of them and RPG got him in the end though.
Oh! Yes, it was me! It was me! Oh, alright. Liru gets a kill. That's the second helicopter kill I've gotten with a blind fire RPG. Oh. Okay, bad Zeus's would be proud of that, okay? Bad Zeus's would be proud. I'm a bad Zeus.
Bravo's assaulting from the west.
Bravo, watch your entrance. There is an active AA gun that
Oh dear.
can you, so just keep low as you go in.
Hey, firm, we're waiting for that dodgy angle.
Well, they survived. Biggest chip got knocked out. Okay, that's not good. Nothing, just blind fire in the sky right there.
How far in the compound are you?
We're currently dealing with our wounded from the white phosphorus grenade, and we have VC literally coming from the trees.
Hey, Fern, reference the napalm smoke. Where are you to that?
Reference napalm smoke.
Looks like they survived.
North of that.
I can start to lead these guys off the hill.
Bravo, be advised, if that's you coming in from the west, you are the only ones engaging.
I have no idea what that dude's firing at.
So watch yourself. Friends will get in when they can.
Very firm. We're pushing in now to take the pressure off.
Alpha Charlie, rally as fast as you can and push in to help Bravo.
AA guns.
Hello, yeah. He's out of ammo too. He starts screaming. Oh, that's hilarious. Of course I mow Galil down. I'm gonna remote this guy. That's gonna make everyone else in the base run around. I'm not gonna try to capture Sniper Wolf. I don't have anything to send towards him. I could spawn a squad in, but
An RPG to the face.
I'm gonna focus on the base instead because that's more of a priority there.
Doing it.
Besides, this lets them kind of crawl up. They can try to take this AA position if they want.
Charlie, ground, be advised. One of my fire teams moved to the northwestern side and is pushing through there. If you bump into them, they might need a medical assistant.
Be advised, this is Alpha. We've managed to make it to the compound, and all of my wounded are currently up.
Hey, firm, good work. We've taken the northern side, the southern side, correction.
Good copy. We're taking the eastern side as we speak.
Hey!
This is ground, Charlie, go ahead and push in.
Eyes on the helo cruiser.
Hello, when I just walk into their line. I just made them shoot their own medic too. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, the ammo cache is in there.
Be advised, Charlie is pushing up to comp.
Alpha Charlie Bravo, be advised, from your north-northwest, ground 2IC and JCAP are coming in, please don't shoot us.
The ground team died again, wow.
Hey, from ground 2C and such, south.
That was probably a dumb idea, yeah, alright.
Scratch that, north, I'm retarded.
Bravo, yeah. Relinked in the centre with Alpha. It looks like they've actually cleared the compound, but we do have taken good sporadic grenade fire.
I love the mod we have where the AI will actually like grab at their chest when they're hit a few times. Kind of nice. Alright, so a lot of things I gotta respawn here. First off, is that one? No, so it's one of the ones over here. Again, because I know if they get into this, they'll use it. I think next time I'll add a few M16s in those ones, so if they get shot down, they can go against it. Wow, they actually managed to clear the AA position.
You want a machine gun?
Those sniper holes with this new guy.
Supposedly in here somewhere.
It's a fucking RPD over here.
This is Charlie. Is the ammo cache perhaps...
Does it look scary?
Is there anything in the boxes?
No.
Then it's just part of the base. Ignore it.
Radio check.
Good check. Base, did you know that VC radios work on this net? So, Break, there was a CPU inside the village to the... Actually, we're in the rice paddy out in the sticks where you wanted to land, Bravo.
Yeah.
So Bravo's just found it. We're secure, and we're moving up to you.
AFM, I'll pass the word that you come in.
Alright, let's spawn some VC to start crawling up. We're gonna do guerrillas here, 8-man squads. They have the shittiest bolt action in World War II based guns.
Stand by to control dead.
Good copy. Mark control that red smoke, and everyone get the fuck away from it.
Okay.
This is 2IC, eyes on the cache.
I think they're trying to napalm that static. Ah, crap. Alright, hold up. That's the new one, right? Yeah.
You want me to compare on this? No, it's all of not
This is in a bunker. Air's not going to be able to do anything about that.
This is 2IC, be advised, cache is at red smoke. I repeat, cache is at red smoke.
Good copy. 2IC recommend you organize the extract. Meanwhile, we wait for this thing to dead.
Yeah, they're shooting at some of these guys coming up.
Now saying I pulled a JTAC and they'll kill something.
Contact north-northwest.
There's ground back on that.
Cool. Did they take the napalm? You're right. I didn't see it down on the runway, so...
Did you get shot again?
See what happens. Yeah, no, those guys are coming back up.
Oh, maybe.
So they called in these AA... Sniper Wolf called in these AA positions, so this... They might still shoot at him. That'll be tough through the tree line, though. Spyjuz, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. You know what? After this stream, I'm gonna shoot Stone that email I meant to send him.
Ground, this is our
It's
Bravo.
been a busy weekend.
Your helicopter. Or any friendly ground. We're pushing into this village from the southeast. We encountered a ZPU and disabled it, but not sure if it can be recruited at this time.
Okay, it probably can be advised. Bravo's good contacts to southwest.
Copy, we're on our way up.
Be advised,
I'm gonna have a
Charlie
squad
is
cut
seeing a
across.
handful of VC southwest of us, neighboring hill.
This is ground alpha.
The pilot would
Not before Friday.
Ground
They
alpha.
gave the pilot a fucking SVD.
Southwest west.
I have shit of HE to worry.
They're taking their RPGs too.
Copy.
That's a mortar gunner. Yeah, so the thing this guy has right now, this is one of the French guns.
Alpha JTAC.
Oh, this is the RPG with HE.
Be advised, contact to the north.
On northwest.
Alpha copies, we're engaging.
Ooh, that got in their back line. And they got me. Nice shot. Yeah, we did a few ops with the French Indochina War with the Unsun mods. That was pretty dope, actually. Added a nice bit of challenge, and I had to redo a lot of the guns. It's pretty cool. I have no idea what he's doing.
Once we secure this area and dead catches, we'll be moving back to LZ. This is Ralph. Further off.
Be advised, there currently appears to be a squad or two to the northwest. Any chance of JTAC could call air to annihilate them before we move out?
What? Are you... He's looting bodies as the... Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna spawn anything. I'm just gonna go, okay. Because the punishment is he's in one of the cast birds that could be helping him with this. So it's like, what's going on? The cheese, thanks for the 3-month resub, my man. That gets you a corporal badge. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, man. And I hope you're getting a kick out of this nice bout of shenanigans, because I don't know what else is call it. I'm not going to say anything, because again, the punishment of that in itself is that Air now doesn't have a helicopter on station that they could use, because that's one of the cast ones. It has the napalm, all the fun shit. All right, Mark 14 time.
This is Alpha, we're moving out.
Yeah, it took enough shots. Jeez, I knocked him off for that, but he got me. Oh, they put a Willy Pete on me, fucking Ice Dragon. Yeah, he wanted to make sure he was extra dead.
I've been busy. What's going on?
Are moving along with ground and Alpha to the LZ at this time.
We'll start.
So those guys have gotten up there.
Already set it off.
What?
I'm waiting for you to say that you're moving and for ground to say that you're...
Okay, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to use the ZU to dead it, but he has got no direct eyes on it, so...
We're going to have to fight our way to the LZ.
Be advised, the route straight north so far is looking clear.
I don't know.
And has taken little to no contact.
They've got 2 pairs of pilots on the ground, though, so this is getting very messy very quickly.
Northeast, we're in the walled compound area now.
Jeez, this guy's down to 2 magazines. That means he's been firing a lot. They just napalm themselves, or are they napalming the cache?
We're on UR2 pilots rolling in from the north.
I'm not gonna... None of these guys know how to fly a freaking heli. They're trying to napalm the cache.
We stop moving.
Yeah, we're on the other side of all these.
Fine, I'll give it to them.
Grenades.
Tornadoes. Move straight across the compound, get in the northwestern corner, we'll meet you there.
Give these guys a seek and destroy order. Is he just trying to line this up or something? I mean, that heli's definitely screwed. It's out of fuel as well on the middle slot. But yeah, no, I think at this point, let's send some VC over to go check out what's going on. We're gonna do a 6-man group. They lost contact with that position. Let's go send it. I said I'd be nice, but as I process that more in my head,
secure it.
They're in the middle of enemy territory doing that. That's something. Oh yeah, no, VC are gonna keep coming up here. And they're having the LZ be back here. Here, I can be a mega jerk. Let's send a boat up there.
This is 2IC. Everybody move to the LZ marker now. We all together just go.
Be advised, Alpha's already there. They are securing it, from what I heard last.
Yep, we're securing right now.
You know what's pretty hilarious? All of your pilots are on the ground.
Yeah, I just mentioned that they got 4 pilots that haven't been picked up yet.
So they can get a bird back for us quicker.
They took care of the ZPU gun as well, which is smart.
Do we have 0 times birds in the air right now?
There's 1 in the air. Can you hear it?
There's 1 times bird in the air. It is part of Charlie.
Copy that.
I'll get the pilots and take them back.
Copy that.
Charlie's got a thought. We did just take the fortified position. Do we want to hold the fortified position?
Too late now, VC are already on it. They have to retake it.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, they could have just held this and had the choppers come in, or, you know, just made a secondary LZ and cover that ridgeline as well.
Go ahead, move down to this RV at LZ, then cross the river and start just hoofing it over while the birds get back up in the air.
Well, it kind of helps we put the pilots on the birds before they disappear.
Well, that's what I meant. You know, get the birds.
Then where's he going?
He might be able to escape before these AI get in here, but this is funny.
Apparently out in...
Alright, so we just have this squad. I mean, they've pretty much pulled back from that, so I'll delete some of the chunks of bodies here until they leave that position. We're only halfway done in the AO, and we're almost on the 2-hour mark, so yeah, again, I doubt we're going to get to the 3rd mission, because I got to be done by 7, because I got a class at 7:20. Do you think he's going to get away? I think he's going to mount... Yeah, he just saw those guys. I could kill him, but I think that's going to be a funnier story to tell in debrief. So let's see, the choppers are back here. That boat's slowly coming in.
When we get down to this bottom of the LZ, we're going to be crossing the river while the birds land and the pilots get in the bird and they head back to base.
So I think they're going to walk this one across here and then come around.
Trying to find him. If anybody sees fucking Slushy, tell him the plan.
He's doing that now. Give him a second.
Put a group around there, delete another chunk of bodies. Yeah, there he go. I can recrew that DU, though. We still have this boat coming by. No dabbing. Dabbing is not allowed here. I thought the choppers were already there. They just waved off, and now they're coming back. I'm confused. They could also literally just air ferry across, but I don't think these guys are gonna hear that chopper. So yeah, like at that range, and that's right there. They're not gonna hear it.
Managed to do all the badass stuff. We're gonna kill ourselves and just go pick you guys up.
Did he just got shot down again? Fucking. Okay.
This is 2IC to ground. Pilots are going to ferry across the river, then take the other pilots afterwards.
Absolutely amazing. So yeah, Sniper Wolf's killing himself just to get another chopper here.
Got a bird landing to northeast there. Just have the pilots jump in.
That's off a bird. We're coming.
Enemy patrol boat inbound.
Yes, I'm gonna ferry the infantry across the river so you don't waste time swimming.
Coming. Contact west. Contact west.
These boats are pretty dumb in terms of their AI. As I say that, they start firing back. That's only because they're aggroing against the infantry. Actually, no, they're firing at the helicopter. Railbird's AFK and the medic is using him as a bullet shield. That's nice. Alright, you know what? Let's turn around before you get shot to shit. That would probably be smart, right? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe? Oh,
Both
no.
been neutralized.
You're dead. Yeah, let's drive away.
Radio.
Good check.
Alright, cool, we can take this position back.
1x5.
Yep, PFJ check, be advised, boat's been dealt with. Send back in the helos, please.
Ground Slick 1's on his way back. We'll be there as soon as possible.
That guy's gone back with that group. Oh, driver died. That's gonna run ashore. Neat. I know, the medic can heal the beat shield. It's A-okay.
All forces, start beginning across the river northwest.
They have an air ferry about to... whatever. It's okay. Maybe they'll learn. Maybe they won't. I don't know.
Where are we crossing the river? How?
We're gonna have to fucking swim it.
You can swim it. Bravo's gonna sail it.
This is JTAC. No one's gonna fucking swim it. You have helis that will ferry you across. I'll get to the heli.
Whatever squad has officers up here.
Ground, since you're so important, I reckon...
I'm not sure if they'll be able to push that, but we'll see.
Affirm.
Okay, now I can hear the chopper, so I will send the squad down.
Ground, you copy?
This is Ground, go ahead.
Yeah, you're coming in at 0 out of 5. I'm assuming you can understand me. We'll be there in 3 minutes.
Affirm. Affirm, affirm, affirm.
Charlie, all up.
Yeah, because the engines are out, so I don't think they'll get an option to push it back. And if they ping me to do it, I'm gonna just say... That's like a, what, a 20-ton boat? 15, 20?
Check if someone's lying in the driver's seat. If not, man, I don't know. Check your line here.
Yeah, driver body's right there. Oh, okay.
I can back it up on its own.
Let's go on a ride.
That's a go.
Alright, c'est la vie. If it works, it works.
Ground says we got
They have a giant waifu on the top, so I guess they're the Japanese volunteer forces helping the Vietnamese. I hope air doesn't shoot them.
Ground forces, be advised. I see VCT posing to the southwest, and I'm very scared.
What? What? I don't get it. Then again, when do I ever get it? VCT posing. Who
Bravo
knows?
Bird, 4 clicks out.
Copy that. At this time, Bravo Bird, we're unsure what ground plans to do. We have asked him already if he wants to think about a different assault vector.
Copy.
So this is marked as AA. I hope he doesn't get shot down.
This is Huey, whatever.
Yeah, what up? This is I. Send message.
You probably can barely hear me, but just to confirm, did they ever blow that helicopter up that we landed in the patio?
Negative. Someone landed next to it and tried to blow it up, and almost had his helicopter stolen, quote unquote. So that was amusing.
That's something.
Of course, at this time we'll be ferrying over to the northwest side of the river and hoping to dump on foot. Might as well just stick with that.
Hey, Ground, did you know there's an AA source to the southwest of the sitting at
That
last
one is
position?
marked on the map.
Affirm, that's why I don't want to take my birds up there.
Well, just stay low. We just flew at, I don't know, 70
Just stay
meters,
low.
so
It works.
Didn't get hit.
Copy.
It's the fucking Weebmobile. And this squad has only moved like 10 meters. Ah.
Since we have like a platform and some mobile firepower, we're going to
Gotta love the AI.
keep this.
Avery, you're just keeping that boat coming around to the
I think
south.
it's not going to be that useful, to be honest, considering this AO, but we'll see.
Copy that.
Oh my god.
Break, Bravo. This is Bravo Bird.
Say?
You have a gunboat north of your position on the river coming down toward you.
A firm and the
Huey cannot approach. It's heading down toward the LZ marker that
So, in Sniper Wolf's defense, this boat was never called in as friendly. No one officially said, hey, there was a boat here, so now they're confused thinking there's a boat right there.
Actually, no, break. It's basically right on top of your LZ where I put you down the first time.
Oh, that might be us.
You have a boat?
Yeah.
Yep.
How did you get a boat?
We killed the crew and it beached itself.
Why did I come all the way back here if you had a boat?
We didn't have it at the time.
Yeah, that's fucking you morons.
I think you just saw the symbol.
Anyway, Sniper, see if we didn't have the boat, we wouldn't be able to use you.
Life happens and boats get
So glad that we're air cav.
I did suggest it's the ground.
Alright. Bravo Bird outbound, good luck.
Can't.
Have fun pressing W. We'll be at Quezon if you decide your boots are tired of walking.
Oh, okay, so that just came back and rocketed that thing to death. Okay. Do I see him? Honestly, no, I don't, but... Oh, I'm out of... I left my glass downstairs. Okay, I'll end key it now. He struck it. I'll give it to him. Oh, man, this is... First Cavalry's turned into Marines. Yeah, they're all still loaded up on the fucking boat. I just... I can't make this shit up.
And what are we looking at for the next couple objectives? Are we running west and then, like, pushing south
Gonna put some
on it?
dudes in here. Because they've chosen a completely different attack vector, so...
What's up?
I don't have anything.
Pull back towards where we landed in. We're gonna... This is a dumb idea running this in. We're gonna use our air assets. This is Charlie.
Respawn that squad so it'll finally, like, move down there.
Alpha, we're like 400 meters ahead of you guys. We're just gonna move south towards river and signal our helicopter.
Affirm. Coordinate pickup if necessary. Bravo to Bravo Air, we're going to beach the boat. And then we're going to call you in. We're going to mark an LZ shortly now.
So he was striking this, and he just got shot down by a different ZU.
Are you still, gonna...
And now he's in a tree.
Your boat?
No, I'm calling you in to pick us up.
Cool, because we just got shredded by that ZU we got shot down by earlier and decrewed.
Oh.
We're on our way back.
Hey, Ben, we're sliding down the river.
We're, really fucked up, so...
Alpha to Alpha Pilot.
Oh, man. So we got another group coming in right here. This group is waiting here. Another group's beached the boat again.
Hey, reference where we're down the river.
I mean, it's been a while since we've had a 3-hour op, but here we are.
Hey, I'm doing a 30-second timer on it. Oh, mate, run, fucking run. Run. Might want to run away. Might run away. I did a 30-second timer. Let's go.
These chuckleheads.
Bravo Bird, you still green?
Alright, let's see if this boat explodes or not. So how have you guys been enjoying this operation? I did not mean for it to be as painful as it has been. I was expecting this to be like a 2-hour op. And then we would go into like a 45-minute op, so.
Sniper just off to your northwest now.
Oh dear. He's leaking fuel.
Break, Bravo. Stay in your boat. We're bleeding fuel from a fucking AA site that just shot us like over a mountain or something. We're gonna be going in hard here in a minute.
We blew up the boat.
That sucks, because you're about to fucking see the helicopter blow up when we land at the LC.
Affirm.
JTAC, this is Hi, message over.
That's good.
This is Ground, go ahead.
I was calling for JTAC. JTAC, have you been telling a guy named Matt and a Casper to go hunt AA sites?
Sniper, do you need to get a lift with the boat we're in as well?
Now, Liru. Liru, ground.
So I send message.
JTAC says no, he did not tell Matt to go A hunting.
Okay, because that's what he's been doing, and he was shot down a few minutes ago, and then Sniper flew over where he was shot down and got tagged by the same ZU, so I was just wondering where that communication breakdown was.
I'll be honest, if he's been doing that this whole time without telling anything, please just stop. Just don't give him any helis.
We need him on the right net is what we need. Which is 5-5.
Apparently, going around interrupt, going AA hunting without telling anything.
Okay. What I'd heard from my pilot was that he'd been tasked by you, and aside from coordinating transport, I've been leaving that shit to you.
It appears he was consumed by the white phosphorus cloud over there. Hey Joe, you on Freak?
Yeah, what up?
There's no rockets in the helicopter, so you can't actually use
Yeah, I know. I saw you try to do that. I'm used to, because, you know, RHS and CUP would have it automatically loaded, and I didn't catch it in testing, because when I tested the kits, it automatically gave it to them, so I know now. But I can't, there's nothing I can do to fix it right now, so.
My white phosphorus just blowed up for me.
Yeah, okay.
We gotta go fly.
Fucking remove Matt from the op because I've been told he'd gotten tasked to do that apparently, but I guess that was never pushed to JTAC.
Hi, this is Ground. Ground concurs.
This is Hi. Say again, I was dealing with, something else, over.
Just fucking remove Matt from the op.
Hi, do you copy?
Yeah, this is Hi. I'm, again, stand by. Pilots, or JTAC, can you relay to the pilots because the laws and the choppers don't actually have anything. If they want to dead it, just throw napalm or Willie Pete at it and I'll dead it for them. Over. Furthermore, when Matt gets KIA'd again, I'll have a chat with him, and yeah, we'll sort that issue as is. He's not actively flying right now, so he's not a threat to anyone. I want to hear his side of the story, because if he's not on 5-5, I feel like no one told him to be on 5-5. So.
Alpha's marking our
It's
location
interesting
now.
to say the least. Alright, so we have a single squad going up against some VC on these villages here. I'm going to send these other guys to go, and actually I'm going to keep this guy here. And we do have an AA position right here, and it's going to tear apart that helicopter. I think it's caught in a reload right now. Oh dear.
Be advised, this is Alpha. We're just gonna walk. We're close enough.
Casper's standing by. If you guys need any support, call me in.
Good copy. I mean, if you want to do some preliminary softing, go right ahead. But we don't know what's in there.
I'll tell you what's in there. A really big fuck-off anti-air gun.
Don't you have really big fuck-off anti-air gun?
Be advised, Charlie's pushing into village.
Pew. Fuck's sake. So now the players are all kinda straggling here, for lack of a better term. And Mox just got taken out. Ooh, that was a good hit. Samurai Ray, unfortunately, getting taken out. That dude doing a cartwheel up there. And I've got this team going over the hill here. We still have another infantry group all the way down here, slowly moving in, so squads aren't really coordinating anymore, and everything just being a massive mess. I did tell them in the beginning of the AO, they, or in the op, excuse me, they need to recon their own LZs here, but because they didn't, it's falling apart. I just trail with Frost right there. Now we have another chopper flying overhead. Thankfully that AA gun's taken out, but no one's been told about that gun.
Do you still need us?
And Iceberg now has to play with a quad ZPU. Never mind, the quad ZPU did not give a fuck. Alright.
Assume from the British and bad teeth sounding radio call that you're alive.
Hey firm, we're alive. We're up to the fucking LZ we asked for.
Be advised, Charlie rough marker is roughly accurate.
I wonder if he got shot while he was coming in right there.
Dealing with wounded.
So yeah, combat all around. We got a squad coming down. Slash also went down. Granted, that's tough to see. But yeah, I mean, ground going off on their own, not the best idea. He wakes up and takes him out. Let's grab a random dude and start shooting at some people. I haven't eated Matt yet because he's still in the AO. At least I think he is. Let me actually check on him real quick. No, there he is. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Were you ever told to get on 5-5?
Yeah, I've been on it the entire time.
Okay.
I went to... What's the issue?
They want me to yeet you from the op because apparently you're not checking in on when you're hitting the AA sites. But apparently someone did tell you to do it, so it's a massive mess right now, so I just wanted to talk to you first.
Yeah, Sniper Wolf told me to go kill that ZSU that he uncrewed in his helicopter, but I didn't have any Hydras.
Yeah.
So I landed and tried to throw grenades, and that didn't work. So I wasted all the ammo on the AA gun.
Okay.
And then they said it's still alive, but I definitely went and hit it with Hydras after.
Yeah. It's because of different ones. Yeah, this is why I wanted to talk to you before I did anything, so... you're fine. I'm just gonna call that in. Feel free to keep flying.
Okay, I mean, I can go infantry if they don't like what I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
No, you did nothing wrong. It's just there's no communications completely broken down, so things are a mess. Yeah.
Before they kill you.
That's the point of this AO though. It's, you know, you stay outside of it until you're told to come in, but if they want to keep flying close, they'll, you know, especially since that's the center of the AO itself, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call that in, thanks. I just wanted to talk to you. You can still keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
this is your daddy. Where are you?
We are at
Iceberg got shot down.
Yellow.
I guess he got clipped by
Oh, thanks, Moxie.
a gun.
We're Bravo BA marker. This is southeast of LZ Yellow.
JTAC, this is hi, message over.
Do you want me?
At this time, I need to find out what Alpha and Charlie are doing.
Copy.
This is 2RC to high. I've got task force, so she go ahead.
Roger. Matt's gonna stay in the op. It was a massive miscommunication. That's why he was doing what he was doing, so it wasn't any sort of issue. We'll talk about it in debrief.
We'll just, talk with him later to clear it up.
This is Alpha. We're currently...
this is Moxie's body. He left a unit.
I think it's marked yellow. We're just going to stroll past it and move up to the objective since you guys, sounds like you guys got it.
I think my OBS just reset because it just told me welcome to the chat room. That's not a good sign. Ground, this is hi, message over.
This is 2RC, go ahead, hi.
Roger, once you clear this compound, we are going to RTB and index over.
Once compound is clear, index, roger that. Squad, you heard that.
Ground back up.
Ground, be advised, index means you will have to physically leave the red oval for index to be called over.
Ground, can you relay me High Command's last, because I can barely hear it.
He said clear this town, break, and then op will end once we all mount up and fly away.
Hey, sir.
Yep, that's that one. So how we do it is I take that box, take that, go into cargo, hit OK, and then verify, and then it copies everything for me. Excellent.
Go, tell him to push fucking northeast.
Hey, fam, I'm looking for him right now.
Be advised, Charlie's pushing west from marked position.
You've been told to push northeast at this time.
I'm gonna shoot at him from this guy.
Be advised, ground team's pushing behind Charlie.
Thanks, what's that? I appreciate it.
Say again.
What exact position would you like the pilot to push to?
Just tell him to push northeast on the east bank.
Knock that guy to his feet. Yeah, what's that? The base isn't gonna happen,
Tell them to push on the north
unfortunately.
bank. We'll be circling.
We're just dealing with this.
Okay, 1 second, I'm looking for this AA.
Ah, see, this is why I'm self-conscious about my voice, because now you're talking shit about it. Makes me sad. Oh well. All I do is get made fun of while I Zeus. That's okay, I'm a big boy. I just go cry to my therapist. It's easy.
This is Alpha. We have the objective in our hand right now. We're about to kill them all in a second.
So I'm bringing in some QRF because I'm going to make this AO physically painful for them to try to leave if they don't proper 360.
Command team's coming up behind Charlie.
Ground forces, be advised, this is Alpha. Can't confirm.
Alright, there goes that chopper.
Final objective is clear. Over.
And I gotta go check that chopper. That's that one. So select, double. Okay. Verify, cargo. Okay. All of these real quick. I'm gonna verify since I'm here. Yeah, squads are definitely acting on their own since we have just everything kind of sporadic here.
This is JTAC. Casbert is still a couple minutes out, so...
Delete that squad.
If you want air support, you'd have to wait.
Copy. We need it. Please.
Ronin's oofed again. Here, let's fuck around. Just a little bit.
Alpha, this is Charlie. Be advised, we are coming at the compound from its southeast.
Coming from southeast, good copy. You should be coming right behind us then. Be advised, it's a downhill. We have surrounded by the hills, but we have shit close to us on our northwest.
GI, go home!
Question, are there friendlies in the compound?
Well, someone saw me and shot me.
Bravo Bird, once you've picked up those pilots, can you move to Bravo B here marker and pick us up for index?
So I'm at least really happy that the ZP is down, because this thing looking up would absolutely murder people walking down. I was really worried about that placement, but Iceberg had a pretty good strike.
Negative, be advised, Charlie is
Speaking of,
pushing into the compound
with a
at this
stolen
time.
SVD.
Oh, you're pushing in?
Yeah, also JTAC is currently on the hill, so...
I know, that's why I said if it's not on the hill, it's not friendly. Never mind.
Alright, let's do an NVA group. I just gotta make sure I pull the Strela.
This is ground. Let's just go ahead and push in and mop us up.
Alpha has wounded, so whoever squad's going in, you're on your own.
Oh, that's bull.
Ground, Bravo. Hello.
Did you see that one? I've just got napalm. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna RC. Where's the acting SL here? I'm gonna RC him and move him around. That's gonna make all these guys walk around.
Copy that.
Alright, that's something that just respawned back here. Alright, what can I delete? We can delete that pile of bodies. That group's just kind of staying out of the fight for this one. What I'll do is I can say we had a VC group walk in from the rear. Spawn that a little further away and have it run in. And we have Iopus and Nailed It that are just walking around out there. They brought Moxie's AI back up.
Okay, Bravo is moving to the objective after hearing it is not being completed.
Copy that.
Yep. Nope. Sorry,
This guy met again, yep.
Bravo's helicopter has successfully magicked the people back to the base. We're on station to pick you guys up when you're done.
Hey, sir.
Also, go ahead.
Hey, sir, after being told that the objective was complete, we've now been informed it wasn't, so we're going to be delayed in that pickup.
Copy. Alpha, this is Bravo Bird.
This is Alpha.
We can rebuild him.
I've got Big Me's dog in the helicopter. Do you want him?
This objective will be wrapped up pretty soon, but if you want to feel like delivering him, go ahead.
He's your 60 gunner.
Yeah, you might want him.
Sure, I'll mark an LZ.
I'm no expert, but
Actually, marker.
probably want the machine gun. I don't know. So these guys are gonna take a while to get up over the hill, so like 5 minutes per section to bring it out. And then we have some people running out. Why is a member of the ground command team running ahead of everyone? You know what? Never mind. So we got the ammo cache over here that they got a debt.
Are you alive in that compound?
Charlie, SL was down, back up. We're roughly alive.
Just gonna go run people to get on statics and shit at this point.
Charlie, how close are you guys into the compound?
We're on the southeast side, as I know.
Good copy. Go respawn that slick.
This is ground to I see the JTAC, be there, JTAC.
Almost hit the clear button. That would have been bad. And that's good.
We're on an exposed position.
So yeah, I got the static back, and it's firing up at these dudes.
This is 2IC to ground and Charlie. Pull out of there for a second.
Hey, again, here.
That's a negative. Charlie's fucking pinned.
Charlie, where are you pinned?
Open top bunker, southeast side.
Look it. Okay. Rough tally, put smoke in your position so we don't engage you.
Well, once I get here, I'm gonna grab it.
Put some
Go
screen
for ground
smoke
forces,
down.
be advised, southwest on the hill.
GI, go home!
Charlie, put smoke out, we'll engage you.
There goes my head! Yeah, a debrief is just where we talk about things. I'll explain what happened with Matt's situation, but I mean, there hasn't been anything like ban-worthy gets happened.
The east or the north. I'll copy.
Alright, let me get Railbird in real quick. Railbird's part of this group, which is up here.
Air help copy 2IC's last.
Charlie, where's that smoke?
There we go.
Charlie, I saw, how copy?
Yeah.
Break, this is air, what do you need? Where's JTech?
JTech is down at this time. I need you to do gun runs and rockets on the south
Cool,
and
push it
west
to
of the
5-5. The gunship's on 5-5.
I'll relay it.
So you guys, they pop one of their purple smokes. They got this Maskaz here. And once again, I'm going to spawn another VC group to come in. Because this is going to be endless. But they take like 5 minutes to get in the proper position in here because of the aircraft, so.
Message has been relayed to air assets.
These guys are also going to be slow. But yeah, aircraft, whenever they're in the AO, they slow down the AI that they are fighting against. So I'm going to go fuck with this group some more.
Down into the defilade to try and actually start hitting the camp and get the Charlies there and unresponsive. Copy that.
Be advised, I advise on the kitchen south. If anyone wants a long range of fucking M-Law, we can...
GI, go home! Grenade, no, go in!
Southwest side of the bunker right now.
He ran in the corner. I love it when the grenades lie to me. Yeah, it'll fit. It did not indeed fit.
Charlie, we're coming in from the northeast.
Ground, this is Iroquois.
Hey, firm. Friendly's coming in.
Iroquois.
Drake, you have hostiles coming in from the east by Red Pilot LZ.
Yeah, so talking about that group.
Hey, firm. Hostiles from the east by Red
Again,
Pilot
they're slowing down. You see them looking up.
One squad just kind of slowly squirting toward you.
Did my server just die? Yeah, something's causing it to slow down. Yeah, little desync spike right there.
Do you see the other side of the compound?
Yep, nope, something's...
Desync again.
I have no idea what's causing that. Oh, it's Railbird's internet connection. Sometimes someone desyncing out of the server can cause the entire server to come to a standstill. If their internet's that bad. So, yeah. This is high. That appeared to have been because of Railbird's losing connection and dropped from the server. You guys should be fine now. Over. It's a rare glitch, but with every rare glitch that happens in Arma 3, it makes all of them common by proxy.
Yes.
Alright, I'll cook it off because I got napalm on it.
Okay, clear.
5-0 check. Anyone in the squad?
Good check.
GI, go home!
Hey, firm. Be advised. Charlie is fucking back on net.
GI, go home! Go home, GI! Go home!
Northeast and hill at the compound.
Be advised, it looks like cash has been deaded over.
Hey, GI, go home!
Bravo, this is Alpha. You got a guy looking for you. Where you at?
Say again?
This is Alpha. Be advised, found one of your lost guys. He's asking where you guys are at right now.
Well, tell him we're down in the compound.
Good copy.
Be advised, Charlie's engaging.
Northwestern side.
Alright, so we have all these A. I'm gonna start telling them to swarm.
The inner compound clear.
And again, we're gonna just start bringing in more guys from the side.
My medic just got jump on the rear.
Good copy. I'm gonna call air to hit the hills again.
Bravo, confirm, you're on the northwest side?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get Ted offensive on this bitch.
My position and my medic who's down.
A-firm, Charlie's pushing over to you, northwest side.
I think I've got VC to my north. Red smoke on hostile, we may bounce back.
Ooh, shot in the back.
Copy that, thank you.
Alright, what can I delete here? Most of these guys are dead, except for one, but I'll say he fell back.
Charlie, ETA, my man's bleeding out fast here.
How can I make this any more Ted offensive? Let's go with heavy weapon squads of VC since they don't spawn any AA. And we can just literally push them in direct. Let's do that and then here.
Charlie, ETA.
Yeah, Charlie's been dealing with their own mass cats here. They got 4 guys on a single dude. Jeez Louise. I'm a cripple boy.
Looks like you guys are basically done. You're just fighting shit at this point.
Whew. Did I ever see the right one with AT?
West, on my west.
Yes, I did. Okay.
I think I've also got possibly 2 other guys down.
Interrogative. If the base is theoretically clear of AA and most of the things, is there a reason to actually stay here?
Negative. Nope, there isn't.
Heard a chopper give,
Fucking Iroquois to that AA over there. Super desync while it's blowing up. Liru, just delete the Iroquois, that's what did it.
Stand by. I can't because there's someone in it.
Oh, sad. It is not enjoying that. Thank you, Arma.
He just desync. It's the shit. Oh dear. Yep.
All forces ground. Go ahead and as soon as you can, start pulling out of that, out from the east.
I'm gonna delete that.
Alright, you're fucked.
This is also why I like to keep the Vietnam ops to 2 hours, because past 2 hours the server can start
Extract would be ideal. Can we start working on getting LZ?
desyncing hard. Here, I'm also gonna I'm gonna nuke all the AA positions because I know Pooks can do a lot. So let's get rid of what I can and what I know causes desync. But I think it's also just the server fatigue with running a non-op past 2 hours can fuck things up.
Right.
I saw a fucking RPG, so I shot it. We got
Starting to recover though. I think Railbird's connection just caused a bit of a delay and now that's making it worse. Now Matt has to come down. I think he's taking fire from friendly though, yep. Class isn't for another hour, like on the dot actually, so.
Ground M60 gunner.
Thank God.
Let's go. We can yell and talk at the same time.
Matt's trying to friendly wiggle and he's getting shot up from behind now too.
Fucking ground. Bravo to JTAC ground. Beat an LZ. We're now getting severely undermanned.
Affirm, start pushing east.
Alright, I'm gonna start throwing 8-man squads down.
Squad recommendation, once the last squad is out of that compound, recommend we just broke an arrow and fucking let loose on any enemy contacts.
At this time, I think we can just pull back to mark our alpha pilots. Apparently it's good LZ and just pop off from there.
Good copy, Alpha's moving.
Ground, well, us shooting our M60, I'm sure, is terrifying the VC. Maybe we should fall back from the top of the hill instead of staying there.
Yep, that's the plan, falling back to alpha pilots.
I could, but I've already shot one helicopter down with an RPG. I don't need to do any more.
Right, Charlie's just gonna fucking pull east at this point, since
Bravo's moving east since we're taking RPG fire now.
LZ, time to go mark for extract.
Bravo, I see you in the middle of the base. I'd love to come get you if you could smoke that RPG guy.
Alright, we'll...
Oh, I promise he's to your west. There's a whole squad there.
Gunner time. I'm gonna let the AI do it. He's got 50 bullets. And he just got off of... Oh, you are such a baby. Oh, that was gonna be fun. Oh well.
Do keep in mind, gentlemen, that we are somehow down a Casper.
Yeah, what up?
How much longer is this going?
Probably another 15 minutes tops. I don't think it's worth a reinsert. I gotta get back into Zeusing.
Okay, in that case, I'm going...
run up the giant ahead.
Yeah, recommending you guys do push north. It's a lower draw.
We're keeping the Tet offensive going here. These are just 8-man squads, so they don't even have RPGs. So at this point, I'm just trying to follow these guys out. I know. Of course, the Core Knight asked for more blood. Well, we got it. You got to still let them pull back. I mean, they've taken a very massive beating today. So.
Yeah, whoever's down in that valley, I would not recommend being there. So, is anybody still in the base?
We're pulling out now. Fucking one of the guys was down with the stabilizing.
Copy, you guys are about to get swarmed.
We don't.
Charlie, is there any chance you can push back up the hill and support them as they get out instead of just leaving them there to die? Because they're in the open right now. My little M60 is not doing much.
Hey, Farm, thought they were right behind us. We're pushing back around to help.
I'm just going for elimination at this point.
Moving back to help with the cover.
Because they're doing the same thing they did with the first AO, where they're ditched, like everyone's leaving a squad there to die.
2IC, recommend you go to where Charlie is, not run around on your own. I can only see you running around.
And the Mox's AI is still running around.
I'll meet up with them now.
They're to your northwest.
Push towards the saddle. Charlie's covering it.
So Zeno's doing his best to pull a guy out. That's nice.
It's Alphabird, I saw it.
But I'm gonna have him follow.
You land first,
Come back
Alphabird.
to the LZ, we're here to pick you up.
Bravo, where are you?
Woo, angry Tet offensive.
About to bleed out. We're on the bank moving east.
Check Discord, A firm.
On the riverbank itself.
Hey, Firm.
Alright, let's land and get these guys out of here.
Ray unfortunately dies in Zeno's arms.
The left VC are running over that draw at the same time.
Bravo SL's about to collapse.
And again, I'm gonna send more.
What do we got on Discord? What's that?
Reckon we just blow people at this point now.
What am I checking?
4 seats in the bird that already has people in it. Quickly.
Bravo SO's loaded, but bleeding out. Not gonna be able to talk after this.
Tell everybody to get in the fucking birds. I don't care if it's your unit or not.
Yep, so I got the other one right here.
I'm outbound.
If you get left behind because you didn't fucking get in the bird, it's your fault.
Guys, here's the deal. I've been doing this Zeus stuff for a while, alright? Like, I know what I'm doing. And if I need suggestions, I'll ask for suggestions, but I don't mean to sound all high and mighty, but TSB, like, I know how to Zeus for them, you know? I know exactly what to do to get the desired effect I want in a situation like this.
Joe, just cut hard
So,
left, leave the circle and its index.
Don't get into fights with my mods.
Copy. Yep, copying. Doing
Over things,
circle.
okay? Because that just makes
right.
it worse,
That's the
you
other
know?
direction. Just fly out of the circle.
Please, like, because I'm gonna side with my mods every time, because I have the chat logs.
Alright, Bravo's out.
Charlie's out.
So please, just you're here to watch, you know? If I want suggestions, I'll ask for them. If I need something from chat, I will ask you guys. And I know you're more than happy to help me with things, but please don't get in a fight with my mods. Like, they're here for a reason. Make sure we don't have any chuckleheads. Anyway, let's get to index. There we go. All right. So I will say this. I have a class in less than an hour, so we don't have time to do the second op. This took a lot longer than I thought it would, so I apologize for that. I also apologize for the laws not having any ammo. I'm used to RHS and CUP giving you the ammo in the law automatically. So that's on me. I will make sure that doesn't happen again, and I will properly check my AT. That being said, this op was a little more hectic than I'd like. Guys, you got to make sure that when you're doing pullbacks, you don't leave a squad to die, because that happened twice. And also make sure that you're, keeping up your communications with your air assets. We had someone almost get kicked today because no one knew what he was doing, but it turns out he was actually told by someone to do what he was doing. And it just, like, everything got discombobulated, just in the whole circle of chat. So, I said at the beginning of the op, you could either just have JTAC do all the air stuff, or you could, as squad leaders, also step on 5-5, because you all had a copy of JTAC's kit, both ground, 2IC, and all squad leads. So, it's up to you. I feel like this is how we learn, but there was definitely a lot of punishment today, just by the AI on itself. Make sure, if, you're going to leave somewhere, probably you want to take out the AA, because otherwise they'll just recrew it and start shooting at you. I won't deliberately try to run a guy and recrew it. I'll only do it if, like, a squad gets there. And that's what happened in the beginning, at least. But, yeah, hope you had fun. Definitely a messy operation, but there was a lot to shoot at. And I'll take what I've seen here, and I'll try to make the next op better, at least more balanced. So, Ground, go ahead.
This is Ground. So, a lot of things happened. I was actually pretty happy with most of the objectives. Obviously, there was a bit of problem securing things. Things just didn't get secured the way security wasn't kept. But for the most part, we at least got the job done. Made a stupid decision at one point about hoofing it, and quickly reverted that decision because it's retarded for a bunch of everybody to run around when they have air assets. The only thing that I have a problem, the main problem that I had was air. started to bitch about
let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
something that was not the ground force's fault. Basically, what happened was at the first objective, people were told to get in the choppers. People refused to get in the choppers, from what I heard, and they got left to die because they didn't get in the fucking choppers. That's not anybody's fault. That's that infantry's fault for not getting in the chopper. Other than that, I was pretty happy with everything. Alpha.
Oh, sorry, did you say Alpha?
Yes.
Oh, so it's my first stop in 2 weeks, and honestly, this is definitely probably with squad based, probably one of the greatest I've ever had. My squad was fucking amazing. I could have asked for anyone better. We practiced multiple things. We talked about bounding by fire, clearing the corridors correctly. It was amazing on our side. Overall, the work of especially with our pilots, getting around was very nice. And though the last almost every single objective went smoothly, besides the last one, but overall, what can you do? Shit hits the fan. Shit's the fan. You gotta adapt to it. Overall, though, we did finish the objective at the end of the day. We did manage to pull out and dealt with the shit that got thrown at us. So good shit and really good shit, squad. Bravo.
Oh, yes. Good job, Ground. There was a few times when you seemed to be listening to what was going off. I think it was heard multiple times on the radio that one squad was left behind. Seemed to ignore it. Good job, JTAC, as well. When we heard you, when we needed you, you were not responding, whether it's because you were down every single time or not. And the only time I ever heard you was over short range when you were yelling at people. Quite clearly could communicate with the squad leaders individually. What else is there? It took a while for stuff that we said to get through to you sometimes, especially when it was in downtime as well, which kind of hurt because it meant that we were lagging behind, or we were doing one thing and we had to change suddenly. Honestly, I didn't feel like there was much coordination. The only coordination I really felt today was when I talked to one squad and asked for help, or when I talked to the pilot, my pilot. It took multiple times for me to get through to any form of CAS or anything else really, most of the time. So communication is one thing, and if you're going down over time, then I think there's something wrong. Because as the leader, you shouldn't be going down that much. To discuss the debacle that happened at the first site is an RV was established. Was not told to anybody initially for a good 2 minutes. We went to the RV. One pilot requested to get an LZ, and we said that we were at the RV, and the RV was clear. We'll hold it and secure it. And we're waiting now for Charlie and Ground to move. Took you guys a while to start moving. When you finally started moving, Alpha loaded up, Ground loaded up. Charlie started going around Bravo saying, "Do you need a medic? Do you need a medic? Do you need a medic? Do you need help?" And quite clearly the scenario at that time was to get loaded up. But I feel that that's a fault on the squad lead and team lead there, for not clearly hustling you guys and not focusing on what was right. And then you got mounted in the quickest bird, which was good. It got called out that you were mounted in the wrong bird, but I quickly overruled that and said that just get in. And I think half you got out at that, which slowed down the mount even more. And it ended up when Charlie there was still holding, not yet told to mount, getting picked off and wiped. Which was fun. And then Ground obviously didn't listen when it was like Charlie's been left, Charlie's suffering here, Charlie's suffering. It's like a lone slick with an M60 trying to fend off a squad of VC or more, whatever it were.
It was two
Air with the ZU, we apologise. Bravo had pushed through and cleared that area and pushed on. As we were coming back through, I think the team which was holding northeastern side had retracted but not told anybody. They'd called out the contacts but not told that they were pulling back. So it was really difficult, so that's why one of the air was shot down. Second objective, you start to make the plan without one of the squads. For all intents and purposes, you had a squad and a fire team, not two squads, because Charlie wasn't full strength. And you got bogged down pretty early on. So wait that little bit longer for making your plans. You've got your full force to bear. Because in any assault plan, you want to have superior numbers.
We held off on that objective before waiting for you guys to come in.
But then on the squad level, there was like staggered assaults from the squads when I heard, or actually no, Alpha and Charlie assaulted prior to Bravo. They took contact and initiated assault. After that, the LZ debacle, we had pilots moving to the LZ, but not all of them were picked up, which delayed the reinsert even more. To get the pilots back, we then ferried across the river as an immediate suggestion to rather be in that gully. Good. And then after we got the pilots back, it took us a while to come to actually be like, hey, we should probably use the air cav since we are air cav. And that was mentioned both on the radio numerous times, I felt. And then we found that the last objective was assaulted. And that was something, first we heard it was completed, then it wasn't completed. So because it wasn't completed, we'd set up a preliminary LZ to get picked up, because we'd had it completed, so we were separated from the force. And it resulted in Charlie being separated from Alpha, Charlie going in, getting pinned down and killed. Alpha, I don't know what happened, they pushed in, they started to support Charlie from the hilltop, as Bravo came up and pushed in. And then when it came to pull out, there was no cover team for Bravo, so Bravo's got picked apart one by one. Because it took time to communicate that we were moving on. So I think the assault in initial ideas, like we're attacking like this, maybe work on it, a bit more effort into it. And then on the pullback, definitely needs to be like, as a ground command, you ought to be communicating, saying, hey, Bravo, why aren't you moving back? Or Charlie, hey, why aren't you moving back? Or Alpha, cover Bravo as Bravo pulls back. That's the kind of thing you want to be doing. And keeping tabs on the squads better, because I felt a lot of the time you didn't know where we were. And he did call for us sometimes, but not all the time. Oh, and it was a fun op. I felt that the team leads did really well for Bravo, and I was happy with Alpha for the majority of the time. And Charlie, I understand you were a small team, so you went down. But we kept switching to try and assist when we could. That's it. I ain't got anything else.
From Charlie's perspective, my guys did about as well as I could expect them to. I fucked up as squad lead, but I was just far too aggressive. I shouldn't have taken the slot, didn't realize. Aside from that, fucking pilot mentioned it. Apparently he had better comms with me than he did with JTech, so /shrug, but whatever the fuck. Apologies there at the end, Bravo. I thought you were right on us as we were fucking running out of there. So apologies for leaving you to dry that way. Aside from that, yeah, nah, I fucked up on comms and other people fucking went down half the time, so apologies about that. But squad level, y'all did fine. I've got shit to work on. Whoever's next.
Alpha pilot, freaking flew. Had a lot of communication issues between us and the ground forces because ground and JTAC kept going down. And whatever, happens. Yeah, we all were up, as has been said, communication issues. I think probably not going to be the last one that needs to be said. With the whole freaking thing in between the moving between the first and second objectives, I'd literally been hovering over that RV for quite some time. Called it up to JTAG. It's like, hey, this is clear. It's closer than the proposed LZ. Get us here, and we can get them over. Got my squad in. Started taking contacts, and rounds started coming along pretty close to my squad member. So I took off. I went to go stage my guys so that they get prepped for the next objective, not land them yet. Then Iopus and I went and landed them at the next objective so we could try and help out Charlie. At that point, Charlie was already dead. In between these second and third objectives, went, landed, grabbed one of the pilots and one of Alpha. Then an enemy PT boat came up, started hitting us, so I had to get out of there to save my bird. Sorry if that made some of you mad or got some of you shot. I had to save my bird. That was the priority right there. Yeah.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Really all I have to say.
Was fun to watch. Hopefully I catch another stream, otherwise see you on FNF. Good luck with the
Bravo bird.
studies.
Or that was Sniper.
Righto, Shade Shadow, thanks for the
Unless
26-month
Nailwood's here.
resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying everything. FNF will be on Friday, and I hope you keep enjoying the ops and you're staying safe from COVID. Now, guys, I'm going to initiate a raid on another guy Zeusing, so we can all go chill with him. But I got to go start prepping for class. I'm not going to initiate the raid till debrief goes into open, but otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one.
Pickups and LZs and RVs. And you can't take a passive role. And if you're getting downed all the time, you need to take a step back and not be on the front line. Because you are the point of communication between air and ground assets until squad leads decide to get on net. And you should not be going down all the time.
So here's the thing. I was not at the front. We got attacked from the rear. And then apparently everyone that was around me didn't even notice I was down. So then I died on the first objective. That's the reason I wasn't there. Also, the ground command that was right next to us ran off from the rest of the command squad. So, sorry, Cross, but
log?
you just ran off. And everyone else there just died.
Yeah, at the log where I said, "Hey, we're peeling back to the main force." That point.
Yeah, the first objective.
You just gotta be extra fucking aggressive with the ground squad because everyone's juggling 50 fucking radios.
Yeah.
Except for the medic.
Also, pilots. If you decide to call things in, decide on the frequency, because if I have to listen on 50 and 5.5 and try to listen in on the actual important things, that's not gonna happen. At the time, I had to listen on 50 where everyone is, and also 5.5, plus getting with people that were down next to me. And at one time when I decided to just listen to 5.5, next thing I heard, Piles was bitching because I didn't hear him while he was talking on 50. The other thing, if I just can't hear a pilot...
Don't be